Welcome back, everyone, to D20 Live's arguably one of our more infamous games, Spirit of the Century, which has in no way been brought to you by Evil Hat Productions, but for some reason they're retweeting us. And I'm going to go mute my laptop right now, excuse me. While I'm doing that,
we're giving Tyler crap.
Please direct yourselves over as our players introduce themselves.
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you come in. I'm Dave.
When was the last time that was actually ever used in proper context?
It's terrible and funny. Okay.
I'm playing the world-famous pugilist, Billy J. Manley, who solves problems with his fists and nothing more.
That's all real men do. Oh. As my previous choices from months ago come back to haunt me. My name is Jordan, and I'm playing a fancy boy German man named Heinrich von Gaubenschlagen. I am the face of the group, and I recall that I demanded I be able to speak with this character's voice in an incredibly effeminate German accent.
Yes, you did.
And now you were regretting everything.
I'm regretting everything. Like, all of it.
Can't wait to hear your German.
It's
fun
bad.
at the time.
No, it's not German, it's German.
German.
He speaks German.
I'm about to insult an entire group of people.
Oh, don't worry, they've been paying for it since World War II.
Getting into the...
Oh.
down under that
So, Evil Hat, you want to sponsor us? We're
Only
totally
halfway through the introductions.
We're totally legitimate, not at all a pack of deranged psychopaths who are running through your canon like nut jobs.
Evil Hat, who also brings you fine products such as Blades in the Dark.
Imagine this face on your product.
On the back of the product.
No!
Oh, fuck, I almost drowned.
Sales will skyrocket.
Hi, I'm Dom. I'm going to be playing the Robin Hood-esque Glenn York Blackburn, also known as Gib. Suck it, Connell, I'm here now.
I think we should start off every stream by saying
I'm here now.
I love that meme. Continue, please.
Hi, my name is Tristan, and I will be playing Buford Long, whose name is a mystery to everyone, especially me. I don't remember why I made up this name, or anything about the character, or anything about this game. We're going to be going purely by the seat of our behind.
Why do you have a southern twang?
I love
don't
this.
know.
You didn't have it in the first game.
I don't remember what I fucking had in the first game.
You had 4 rocks you thought could let you travel through time, and they turned out they didn't because they were archaeological pieces.
Yeah, I don't remember if I had a voice for Buford at all.
You didn't.
So
it
I'm
was just
just
your
going.
voice.
I loved what you just came up with right there.
Then perfect. We're gonna go with that.
Speaking of names being a mystery, I've only known you as Arcada. I had no idea your name was Tristan.
Hi, my name is Tristan.
Hi, Tristan, I'm Dom.
I'm good to meet you.
And we named this stream Spirit of the Century Suck It Connell.
Yes!
Yes, please, thank you.
Oh, he's gonna kill
Hi,
me!
Evil Hat. Are you guys watching today?
Kill you?
You can't kill me.
He's the one in charge.
You can't kill me. I'm too big. Anyway, physically, not.
Connell couldn't kill anybody, he's got spindly little arms.
All right, moving on. Connell. This isn't his show. It's ours.
Let's leave the poor man alone, okay? Like, what's this?
Anyway, where we did not last leave off, but you are all currently on a train traveling through the London mountains.
What?
London has mountains.
Well, through the London
Thank you.
backlands or whatever. Whatever London has that isn't frequently occupied.
It's kind of lumpy.
Lumpy. The London lumps. Currently out of control.
This is canon.
The Midlands.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't look at me like that. Are you English? I don't...
Yes, he
Oh,
is.
then I carry
Like,
even less.
thoroughly.
Then I carry even less now.
Let's get into the Italian part, shall we?
We will.
Whoa. Ho, ho.
You have been pursuing members of a mafia group who have stolen a rare and mystical artifact, the Eye of Odin. Now, Arcada, you can roll mysteries if you want to look up the history of the Eye of Odin.
Cool. Exactly how does this work?
Well, you
So I
roll
have 4 weird-ass dice in front of me.
Yes, you roll those.
Yes.
And
All
it's-
of them, or how many?
All of them at the same time, every
Okay.
time. And you take the total based on the pluses and minuses.
There is 1 plus and 1 minus and
So
2.
that would be a 0.
Cool.
And then you add your skill to that.
Okay, so which skill?
Mysteries in this case, which would be your
Mysteries is good.
Well,
So it's a plus
Is
3?
Plus
Yeah.
3.
yeah, plus 3.
Yeah, there are no like plus numbers on my sheet, so
You,
which
you
is
could like copy mine because I have them beside there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Yes.
Copying his notes from class.
Yes. So plus
So
3
that's
your
a
roll,
3.
which is a success.
Cool.
So anything better than a 0 is a success, technically.
Nice.
So really, he had to have rolled like all minuses to really copy.
Oh yeah. Because
Okay.
he's an archaeological researcher. Now, it is believed that
I'm only
the
good
Eye
at
of Odin
Okay.
is this powerful and mythical artifact taken from the great Mimir centuries ago, which Odin paid for his knowledge, and so is believed to have strange and mysterious powers. But we don't know what they are because I haven't made them up yet.
One of those strange and mysterious powers is that it's very icky.
This is very on brand.
It's an eye, you know.
So,
I heard it's vaguely salty in flavor.
oh god, I just looked at the name I gave to the crime family.
What was it, Mike?
The Gambang Danadino.
Why?
Crime family.
Gambang Denadino?
That's way too long.
Yeah.
Are they just the gangbangers?
They are now.
I wrote this at like 3 a.m. 2 nights ago, so... Anyway,
At least it's not
you
the
have
Forever
cornered
21s.
the
Yeah.
remnants of the crime family, as well as their Don Julio, an overweight older man who sits in his chair
Don
idly.
who?
What?
Don
Julio.
Don Julio. And he's
Sorry,
surrounded by
I
4
heard-
of his henchmen
Mhm.
as the train speeds out of control going down the tracks.
I'm sorry, I
Yes.
heard Don Coolio.
Can I spend a fate point to be one of the henchmen?
That's not his name.
No.
Damn.
That in no
Don
way makes
Coolio,
sense.
the gangbangers.
None of this makes sense.
What part doesn't?
You don't make no sense.
you see this hand he was holding up?
That's not even my inflection. I'm doing this to relate better to you.
I decided to improvise a little more this time. So,
Okay.
the Don is, you all have finally cornered Don in the front car of the train.
Okay.
It's racing and the cart's rocking back and forth and it's very shaky. And you're actually concerned at the speed you're going at. And you all know that you have been tracking the Don and his 4 henchmen, so you don't know who's driving the train right now. Oh,
The
good.
train guy, presumably.
Would you like to ask that of the group?
I was actually going to ask if I could use my aspect of criminal eye for detail to see if there's a trap.
A trap?
Yeah.
Well, okay. You'll make a roll, and you'll
Okay.
add the aspect to it, and you'll spend a fate point to add the aspect to it.
Okay, I'd like to do that.
All right.
All right. So would that be alertness then?
Alertness, or you could use whatever skill you feel best fits in.
I think alertness.
All right, then.
That is
-1.
-1,
Yeah,
those sound real
plus
nice.
3, and then fate point to add
Plus
criminal
2.
eye for detail. Plus 2, so that's plus 5.
Yeah.
You have
Nope,
fate
plus 4.
points written in. I have no fate points.
Everyone's got 6.
6.
Everybody's got
Okay, that's important to know.
So, if there are any traps,
Yeah, involving like the train or anything.
no. The train is going unusually out of control, and you notice that it seems as though the train speed isn't changing in any way, which is weird
Yeah.
because a conductor would be making it increase and decrease as it goes down the track accordingly.
Maybe he's a very young conductor or something.
Okay.
Maybe he's new.
And you also notice that
Maybe
Don
he's a
isn't really moving.
Or the guy from Speed.
So you're all staring at each other, and
Keanu Reeves?
the mafia are staring at you, and then one of them pokes the Don, and they goes, and then one of them steps forward and says, the Don says, you may have cornered us for the last time, but we're going to deal with all you Centurion boys, yeah.
That's not what he said. That was way too long.
Yeah, it sounded like he said. Yeah.
Hey, don't you make fun of the Don. He's a
I'm
good
not,
man.
I'm repeating
He's
what
a
he
good
said.
man. He got us up here, and he's a good man.
Is he speaking
What?
in short mumble?
He's a leader of the mafia, and you're claiming he's a good man.
Well, he's good to us.
That's fair.
Well, that's
Yeah,
great.
that's
but-
Do I give him that?
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, that's great, but I mean, this doesn't really work well in a long-term economic situation.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm kind of agree with it. Yeah, okay.
It's a sex-
So what do you all
Takes
want
care
to
of
do in
itself.
this situation?
Do we
Well,
see the
The eye?
thing? Yeah.
No, but it looks like one of them. Actually, roll alertness or any kind of awareness skill you might have, or what you feel applies.
There we go. My alertness is low, but okay, we'll try this.
Might
My alertness is not low.
My alertness is alright.
Hey.
Oh, I did positive. Okay, cool.
Okay, that's a plus. So 2 plus.
With a 1, but I did it.
So +3.
4.
Yep.
I'm aware of my surroundings.
6.
That's
Wow.
all of you.
Dang.
Well, it occurs to you there's no like lock boxes or chests in this particular section. A lot of the chairs have been cleared away.
Yep.
It's been kind of converted slightly to look like a little bit of a relaxation den. However, it does look like one of the mafia have in fact stuffed a large object about eyeball size under his shirt.
He's pregnant.
Eyeball size.
Oh,
Blimey, you can really see the bump.
early stages of pregnancy, right?
He's got that Bradgelina baby bump.
Wow.
You know,
This is
kind of like a softball.
You're old.
And monstrous.
So, just kind of point at him. What's that under your shirt there?
Nothing.
That's
Sure.
a lie. I don't have to roll anything for that.
Would that be a certain artifact?
No,
Why did you just cross your arms?
I don't like being objectified by men.
That is not what's happening here.
Is it? Is it not?
No.
Is it?
No.
Is it?
Do you want it to be?
Look here, you blimey little man. We saw something on your shirt that looks like the size of an Italian rice ball.
What?
You'll hand it over right now.
What?
Or you will are insistent on a
No,
piston.
this is Mike saying this. What?
Yeah, rice ball. You know, the cheese.
It's called a meatball, you asshole.
No,
No,
they're
they're
big rice
better
balls.
rice.
They're big.
Oh,
Like this.
those. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
no,
actually,
but
you're
it's
actually
in
saying a real thing. I thought you were just
Yeah.
being stupid.
No, I'm not. What?
No, I knew what rice
Jeez,
balls were, but I didn't
I
know
go to
what
Fortino's once in a while.
I was on your side.
for 5 seconds.
then you
This
Maybe
was
like
not
that.
supposed to take this long, guys.
Anyways, hand her over.
Oh, you're insisting on
No,
a
it's
piston?
ours.
Fisted.
And while you're at it, you should tell the conductor.
Oh God.
I can't decide between Cockney and Australian, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently not, no.
I was practicing.
Don't.
Right?
Don't decide. Just do it.
Tell your conductor he needs to manage the speed of this train.
Okay. One of the guys turns to the guy to his left. You need to manage the speed of the.
Oh, why? Why?
Why aren't you up there? Well, it's a train. It just goes along the track. What do you have to do?
What?
No.
Does anybody have skills in train?
I can see if I have a skill in getting the fuck out of here because it's gonna derail it all.
Actually, does anybody not have a driver's? Is there a
Could I?
driving skill?
Yeah, Tom had it.
Could I?
Well, fuck you,
Hey,
Tom.
Mike.
If it has wings, I can
Could
fly
I roll
it.
the seat to fake it till I
When the
make
train
it?
derails, it will briefly be in the air. So let's see what you
What are
can
you
do.
trying
Maybe I
to
can
do?
pilot the train.
I want to try and bullshit my way
I've got drive.
into driving the train.
Dave has drive.
I could drive an old-timey automobile.
That's not what this is.
Why don't you fight the mafia and get the artifact back?
Let's go. Let's.
Well, we need
do
to make
that
sure
thing he
that like
said.
we don't crash or something. I don't know.
We're all just kind of awkwardly staring.
It's a
at
pulp
each other.
adventure. You're always going to crash into something almost.
Almost.
Spoilers.
Like his face into my fist.
Hey,
All right, fine. Let's
He's
deal
gonna
with the
get
mafia.
together,
and
you're
then-
gonna have to push
I'm working
past
on
the
the
mafia.
preamble, damn it.
Look, we'll deal with the mafia, and then we'll deal with the train.
It's fight pre-negotiations, all right?
Free negotiations.
Oh yeah, there's Marquis the Salisbury rules to fist fights back then. It's like, what are we agreeing on right now? Only the face or no face at all?
So wait, what,
Right,
what is
so-
this? Are we determining a prenub? Is this like the day of his daughter's wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna come crashing in like a car through, into his pool at the day of his daughter's wedding. Yeah, it's gonna be upsetting like that.
Anyway, I'd like to determine initiative since you're going to be fighting these guys.
How does that work again?
Right,
Roll
I put out
alertness,
my
you-
gun. I'm shooting.
Okay, rolling alertness.
Alertness.
Roll alertness. Highest goes first.
Oh, that's
Not
bad.
complicated.
Got a base 4.
+4.
4?
Yeah, this is a 3.
2, 3.
Okay, so
4.
I got a lot of
4.
not.
Dave, what'd you get?
3.
Dave got 3.
Um,
Jordan, what'd you get?
With agreements.
flat 0?
Jordan got
Any
0.
asset or
3.
No, I got things.
cool?
3.
Fetch dice
Whose
square
alertness is higher?
Mine, between whose?
Between Dave and Ark.
I have
Fetch dice are
2.
squirrely.
What's your alertness?
Mine, 4.
Okay, so you're going first.
Aha!
I will roll for the Mafia guys, and they will just go on one track.
In rock, paper, scissors, fist always wins.
Huh, okay.
I don't even know what
Going
weapons
What's
I have.
happening right now?
I'm
Well,
good
when
with
you're playing
weapons,
rock,
but I
paper,
don't think I
scissors,
have
and then
anything
you just
written
suddenly
down.
Yeah, you have the
slug
Blade of
together.
Amun-Ra.
You win.
Oh, right.
Because you found a magical coat
Right.
magic. And that's your weapon, go-to weapon now.
Your dialogue
Cool.
is phenomenal.
There are no
So-
stats on it, so I'm just going to pray.
Dom, you're going first. It's just a weapon that'll enable
like
you
a
to use
think
weapon
about.
skill.
So have any of them pulled out weapons?
No, they've put up their fists.
I pull out my gun.
Bring a gun to a fist fight.
Sorry, say that one more time.
I pull out my gun.
I pull out my gun.
My gun.
It's gone.
I pull out my gun.
How would you
And
let
I
him do
pull
it?
out my gun.
Wave it in the air.
We've
My gun skill is 1. That's accurate.
I menace them with my ineptitude.
I reciprocate their pulling out of fists
So-
with pulling out my
I
own.
pull out my ammunition depositing device.
I'm sorry?
The
Shut up.
ammunition
Distribution.
delivery
You make fun of me for gun. I'm going with what I got.
No, I don't know. I just don't know what you're talking about.
His ammunition distribution device.
Yes. And I would like
Hand them out to people.
to point it at all of them and say,
The gun doesn't work like that, but okay.
well,
No, he's just doing this.
Yeah,
You're
I'm doing this.
Okay.
We're
Let me
waving our
finish what
weapon-
I'm saying,
Okay.
and I'm going to say. Oh no, that's not a lie. I was going to say if any of them move, I'll shoot them.
Just say.
I'm going to say I have the capacity and skill to kill every single one of you before you get even a step closer.
Okay, make your deceit roll as I assume you're lying.
I am lying.
Horrendously so.
It's still a +5.
Alright, let's see if they
Nice.
believe you.
Wait, your deception? Oh my god.
So we're just kind of waving our weapons around like lunatics right now.
Now-
is what's happening.
Mike,
I've
I
got mine.
called that before you even rolled. This is very, very real and normal. How bad did you roll?
-1.
Wow.
Plus their 1 skill they get.
So 0.
No, as in, after all was said and done, they had a -1.
So they very much believe him.
Yeah, they very much believe him. So they believe you, but they're still putting up their fists, but now they're shaking. So it's gonna you basically
In more of a defensive
Yeah.
fashion?
and basically they lost their +1 because they're scared shitless now.
Cool.
Yay!
And next in the initiative order is Dave.
That's a terrible.
I will advance and punch one of them
What?
into the land of wind and ghosts.
Go ahead.
Like out of the train. Like those walls are flimsy.
It's just paper mache.
I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna
Wasn't
start
a
with
lot
my
of budget
fist
for repairs.
skills and just.
The same guy that built the Death Star built this train.
Oh! You're good.
Dave really hurt a guy.
So you've knocked him the fuck out.
He's just like,
It's all part of my plan.
It's just like,
And he just
all right,
falls.
I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Boom.
It's like that scene in Snatch. Just drop that guy like a sack of potatoes.
Next up, Arcana.
I'm
I'm
going
so
to pull out my sword and walk up to the guy that totally has the eye
Yeah,
and be like, hi. Hand it.
we got to make a roll for what you want to do.
Okay.
Do you have any what kind of skill do you want to use against him to make him do it? Or you could just cut it out from his shirt.
Yeah, I'll do that and
Yeah.
use weapons.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna use a cookie cutter to remove.
What the fuck?
4.
Yeah. I should do his
I'm a
opposed roll
monster, apparently.
to stop you. Why did I bother?
Why do you bother?
Good question, Mike.
I stopped roll. I feel like years ago I stopped rolling for defense for.
Just give us the things.
So he's trying to punch you, but as
And
he
then I
does,
like duck under,
well,
cut
he's
it out,
opening
grab
up
it.
His, his arms from the guard, and as he's swinging, you're like, okay, cool, thanks, man. He's like,
Aw.
bastardo!
also,
Bastardi.
you ruined his shirt.
Yes.
Is that your best swear in Italian?
No.
Buongiorno.
Bon Jovi!
So it's their turn. One of them's unconscious, and that's the one Dave fought.
Sure is.
Jordan, one's going to try to hit you
So
at
very
a
much so.
flat 0, which is still technically a success. How would you like to defend yourself?
My alertness skill to duck out of the way?
In theory, yes, that would do it.
I don't know.
I see it coming.
Yeah. I'll let that happen. You
I
just
watch it in back my face.
I'm aware of this. My spider sense is tingling.
Okay, fine.
No,
I'll
that's
be
my
one.
face.
You know how often
I don't feel
Peter's
so good,
spider
Mr.
sense
Stark.
just like, oh.
That's because he doesn't listen to it half the damn time.
Okay, fine. I'd like to use my alertness then
Yeah.
to be aware of him attempting to hit me, and so I have time to make a
To get out of the way.
yes
Yeah, that's
defensive
fine.
move.
That's an
of
interesting
some
way to do it. I want to see you do it. I
sort.
don't know if I'm doing it right, but fuck it.
2.
Yeah.
Hey.
So he's coming at you. He squares up as a proper boxer stance, as ineffective as his is.
Sure.
He tries to take a swing, and you're like, "Just stop it, man. Just
Just
stop
like,
it,
oh.
man."
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
One's coming to you.
One's gonna try and hit me.
Yeah. He failed.
I'm just gonna.
And lastly, Arcata, the guy who you stole the eye from,
I think I did.
You failed?
got a -3, so he fell on the floor.
Hey.
I just stand over him. It belongs in a museum!
Jordan, it's your go.
So the guy that just tried to hit me,
He missed.
I'm just gonna shoot him in the face.
What?
Just poof.
Okay.
I have a quick draw feat and a gun skill of 3. It's going down.
Damn.
Straight up murder.
Boom. Just ruined the funsy dynamic of this.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh shit.
Oh my god!
5.
Cool. You shot him. You didn't shoot him in the head. You got him square in the arm, and he fell like a sack of potatoes. Like
What is our obsession with potatoes today?
I don't know, man. I'm just hungry. You got him square. Like actually, no, right?
We
in
bought
the,
lunch.
Like a sack of cooked spaghetti.
Must forget.
It's gonna be a long
For
game.
potato, you'd want gnocchi.
They don't even know, do you even know what gnocchi? Do these two even know
I
what gnocchi?
love gnocchi. Thank you very much.
Who doesn't? It's beautiful with feta. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
nice white
Tell the round,
sauce.
Dave. There is currently one member of the mafia still standing, not counting Don Fulio, who has no way moved from his chair.
I don't think he can.
Can I punch
They
the
forklift
next
him
guy
into this place.
into Don Coolio?
Fulio, yes.
That's not his name anymore.
Don Coolio and the
Fulio.
gangbangers?
Fulio. Fulio. For
He's
making
gonna
punch.
demand this, or he's
Take
gonna
your
give you
fucking punch.
penalties.
Okay?
What were you watching when you decided their names? Was it music videos from the
I'm using old
80s?
stuff from Terrible Wars, but anyway.
Okay. Oh.
Stop looking for the man behind the curtain. Just roll the dice.
Alright, so let's see here.
Just fist.
We have a lot of decks for this
Crippling
game.
blow on top of it.
Just turn
Should I
his-
use Brawler to send him flying into another guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just turn his nose inside out. What are you doing?
Pardon me. That takes a fate point?
Yeah, to use that aspect, yes.
Yes, I'm going to do
I
that.
do have aspects still, don't I?
Use
And
my
you'll add
Brawler
+2.
ability.
I didn't write down
And
any
suck
There's
this
no one
guy.
else still standing up. He's the only one left.
Hmm?
He's the only one still standing up.
Okay, then I'll just use
Oh, no,
fists.
you want to knock him into Don Fulio, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, okay,
Okay. Will this also hurt him or just move him?
yeah. Don Fulio? You'll find out.
Okay. So, gonna do this. What's my plus on my stunts?
Your stunts don't add a plus. They add abilities that are on the second page you got.
Oh. Fists then.
Ah! It'll be fists then.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's
a -2.
3.
Your fist should be like your +5 skill, though.
Yeah.
And
so
you're, with the
5,
aspect you added,
6,
that's another +2, so
4,
you just got
3, 2.
+5.
5, yeah.
So it's fine, yeah. You struck the guy square in the face. He was rolled by me, so he didn't do very well. And
Huzzah.
he knocks into Don Fulio, who just makes a...
Is he even awake?
And you've now successfully defeated all of the mafia.
Doesn't feel like that.
Italian ninjas. Wait, are they ninjas?
They're not ninjas yet.
No,
I mean,
no.
they're not ninjas.
Not yet.
All right.
Oh boy.
So we did that. Got
Yeah.
the thing.
Where's the eye? You have the eye?
I got the
You
eye.
got the eye.
Now we need to get the hell off this train.
Yeah, let's get off
Sure,
this.
it's the eye.
You inspect the eye.
Let's get off this
And it
death trap.
appears to be actually... It looks a bit like a stone carving of a human eye.
Is it looking at me?
Well, it is, because you're looking right
Well,
back at
yeah,
it.
You're holding it at your face.
Your hand. But if you stare at it long enough, you actually get the impression it's a weird effect of how well it's been sculpted. You can almost imagine this being a real eye.
Almost.
Oh god, it blinked at me!
So, what do you guys want to do? You still have Don Fulio in the chair.
And is he
said
still
magic.
speaking?
I'm just reacting.
No,
He's
he said his bit
mumbling.
when they bumped into him.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go over to him.
Okay.
And I'm going to I'm going to deactivate the brakes on his wheelchair.
Okay, he's just sitting in a chair, not a wheelchair.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How did he get up?
I thought we were implying he was in a wheelchair. I'm sorry.
We'll say he is. He is in a
I
wheelchair.
want him to be in a wheelchair right now so bad.
He's in a
I
wheelchair.
don't think
He's in a
that-
wheelchair.
I take the brakes
A
off.
very
his-
terrible.
I see you start to do that. I'm like, wait. I rummage through his pockets.
Nice.
As you do, you hear.
Gross.
Speak
Do
normal,
I
man.
understand him?
No, it doesn't sound like he's making any coherent sounds at all.
I rummage through
Ah,
his
you were
Would you
pockets.
just
say that
figurehead.
that's a mystery?
It could be. Do you want to roll for it?
I'm curious, actually.
Chasing a mystery. Oh, that was
Stop it.
really the wrong feel for this.
Fine.
No. Yeah, bro.
Mark, you start inspecting the Don, and just for a second, you just kind of put your fingers to his wrist, and you look up the group, and you just say, "This motherfucker's dead."
What?
Oh, is that the gas from his body escaping his mouth? That's foul. Okay, I'm ready to go, guys.
I
I'm ready
rummage
to
And
through
then
his
his
pockets.
The AB guys are dying.
go. That's
And
foul.
and the mafia just the 4 guys below are like, "You killed him!"
I effeminately hold like a handkerchief up to my mouth, like, oh goodness.
And it occurs to you he might have been dead for a while, and they have been misinterpreting the gasps of air that have been emerging from him as they prodded him.
Oh, this got dark so fast.
Listen, Jimmy. If we killed him, you would have seen it.
But as you are all currently concerned about the train, these 4 mafia henchmen who have been shot, punched, knocked down, did not get back up again, are currently cursing at you extensively, vowing vengeance. So,
Yeah.
what
As
you
they
want-
do.
As they do. What do you all want to do?
Get the hell off this train.
Cool. The train is going so fast it is very unsafe.
Do I find anything in his pockets?
Well, some money.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Is there an easy
Mothballs.
way to get to, like, the top of the train? Or
You
some
could
way to see
You
out
can easily
the
go
train?
through the train itself and go to the front car.
Now, what kind of car are we in?
You're in the first car, the last car before
So we're
the
not...
front of the train.
Okay, we're not in the engine car, but
No.
we're in the...
Is
Is this
it-
a cargo car?
No, it's a passenger car.
Then we
Oh,
should go
geez,
to
okay.
the engine car.
Yes.
So let's go to the engine car.
Yeah, who knows how to shut one of these things off?
I could try.
Or
Yes, you can try.
get it
So
under
we're gonna try
control.
that.
So
If I roll
Either
high
that,
enough-
or we're gonna like look over the side, pray there's another track and another train coming conveniently at the right time.
It can always come up from behind you.
It would.
You got a lot more apprehensive. It's like, yeah.
What a mystery.
So as you guys climb over the coal bay for
Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug
the
it.
section of the train that carries the coal, and you're climbing over. Will you stop fucking
It's a
nodding at me
bin.
like I'm weird?
I'm nodding at you
Cool,
like
man.
I'm interested. That's
Okay,
what that
fair.
looks like. I've
All
never
right,
done
looks
it
very
before.
sarcastic. Sorry.
I've never done it before, so you don't know what that looks like.
Fair enough. You are all each
Oh.
crawling over the coal. A few of you
Sure.
slip because it's uneven ground. And you arrive in the front cab for the engine. And as you do, you notice that someone has jammed their shoe deep into the...
A shoe.
A shoe.
Shoot.
An Italian leather shoe. So
Of course.
probably a mafia man's shoe. Into the gears in the base of the floor where the levers would control the release and everything.
Right.
Is it always a shoe?
Mightn't I remove said shoe?
You can try to.
I will do so.
You can use might if you
Be
want.
careful not to rip the shoe in half, because it is Italian leather and therefore terrible.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't actually know at all what I'm talking about.
You are playing fast and loose with your life today, Jordan.
I
That's
do that all the time.
2,
I don't know what consequences are.
Well, they're right there on your sheet. Mike actually assigned some depending on.
Consequence, you fuck
how
with
much
the
health you
Italians
lose.
too much.
That's what
4.
consequences are.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
3.
none of them are
3.
to remove the shoe.
consequence free.
As you pull it, it rips
What
in
kind of
half.
Well, cheap
I
Italian.
told you! It was gonna happen. I told you, be careful. These shoes are terrible. They're not German made.
These shoes are terrible. They are not good shoes.
They're not good for the jackbooting.
That hasn't happened yet.
That hasn't happened yet.
Give it time.
Alright,
Just
so
thought
can
this
we
is fantastic new walk at home.
can we
It's
have a
all
look
the
and see if
rage.
there's any way of either getting the pieces of the remaining shoe out or fixing the gears somehow?
Do any of you have a science or engineering roll of any kind?
Nope.
I'm gonna free ball it and just kind of wrench the lever up and down to dislodge the shoe.
Since I don't have any sciences, would I consider science a mystery?
No. Good try, but no.
All the world is a mystery.
It's a
Look at it the right
mystery.
way.
How do you
Actually-
open a door? It's a
Jordan,
mystery.
you're starting to
actually
wedge it back and
comprehend
forth, and you're
anything.
like,
Get the
it's not
thing
fucking.
out.
It's not fucking.
It's not working, and the
And you
train
pull
is
straight.
wrenching nonstop.
I was trying to make the argument of my academics is my best stat, and anything I don't know is a mystery to me.
You try to roll academics, but Jordan's already ripped the brake free.
So, yeah.
What?
Those things are not made of Germans metal.
Are those Italian-made bricks?
I look out the window to see if there's any like oncoming train.
Are we going over
There are no oncoming trains. Now, 3 of you do know there is a certain way to summon a certain someone if you need help. If you remember what that was.
I do
I
not.
don't.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Would it
think
be-
of a thing. Does it have to do
That's
with
a
ice
mystery.
cream?
It'd be a mystery.
Doesn't have to do
Go ahead,
with
roll
ice.
mysteries to remember it, Arcana.
Like, do we have to say provocative things out loud into the ether?
It would help.
Can I stealth my way out of this situation?
No, we have to perform
Oh,
basically
my.
a summoning
One?
ritual.
Yes.
You remember a very sensual voice saying to you, if you ever need me in your neotrain tracks, you just say, I'm feeling very vulnerable, and I will appear.
I can't remember how to summon the train.
Well, maybe you should think harder,
I should.
because we're in a very vulnerable situation right now.
I don't remember the summoning phrase, so I'm just going to perform various debaucheries on myself in the hopes that I perform a phenomenal enough chaos ritual
What the
in order to
hell
summon
are
it.
you
I cover
doing?
myself in coal dust and draw symbols on my
What the hell are you
And I
doing?
make sure that
As
my
you
nipples
do
are
that, the
uncovered.
train goes along another set of tracks, and you just see another very luxurious train pulling alongside you, and you see a very familiar figure in the front engine going, it wasn't hard!
It worked! Thank goodness!
Not yet.
It worked!
I don't notice this. I'm still looking at you. What the fuck are you doing?
I need the show, it helps the summoning.
So as your train
be
starts
my
pulling
voyeur.
ahead, the other track merges in behind you, and the other train, which you all 3 of you recognize, pulls up behind you, and you can hear a large ratcheting sound, and you can hear the squealing of brakes as the other train starts pulling you back
All right,
and
everyone,
slowing you down.
onto the cool thing.
Can it
I'm
be a giant
uncoupling.
chain made of fuzzy handcuffs?
Sure. In fact, it is.
Yay!
Gents, perhaps we should get on the coal car. I'm going to decouple.
I go get my shirt and jacket.
Shirt
Why
and
did you
jacket
take
or
it
shirt
off?
and jacket?
I was drawing lewd symbols
Wait,
on myself
you
with
took
coal
it off?
dust to
Yeah, you took
summon.
it off, yeah.
to
Can I
summon.
rummage through it?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
What was in your pockets?
Fuck if I know.
Mostly money, then,
Pick
yeah.
it up, go.
Mostly money. Got it.
I don't need.
I have stolen mostly.
How
money.
does that get
I've
there?
already written some money.
I don't carry cash with me. I'm not a peasant. I don't know how that.
Fine, I
there.
got your checkbook.
What do you think I would
That would work,
roll to
clearly.
uncouple the
What's your
engine
name?
from the coal car?
Might in this case.
Off the top of my head.
Wow. You guys see me start to pull the pin on the couple.
Heinrich von Goben
So
Schwaben.
be sure to be on the right side.
We make sure we're on the right side.
Yeah, that's all right.
Hold on to it for me.
2.
Oh, you succeeded in
Was
dice
saving
rolling.
me.
No, I was
3.
being stealthy about it.
Yeah,
pull that
you
pin.
pull the pin, and the front
okay, it
the
was
front engine
changing
just
the
rockets
episode.
off into the distance now with nothing slowing it down.
What'd you do?
What, sorry?
The engine car's gone.
He pulled the pin
Bye.
on the
Why
engine
not?
car.
Are we on it still?
No, it's gone.
We were trying to
You all moved over to the coal part of the engine car.
Oh yeah, we did.
He pulled the connector from it. It's gone
I
now.
feel like I just looked around. My character looked around. I'm like knee deep in coal. I'm like, oh, so we did.
And just as that's happening, you hear just someone walking along the gravel, and you hear a very familiar voice saying, "Well, that belongs to God now." And
Godspeed, little train.
the figure that meets you is a very familiar blonde figure wearing his typical "It's 11:32. I'm not a farmer" outfit.
Holy shit!
Is that going to be the next D20 live poster in the...
Sam,
serious?
why?
Only a boa?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
He's really overdressed for the occasion.
Just gonna push this slightly that way. Ah, there we go.
Hi guys, how you been?
My knee.
And of course, it is Lord Nauticus, Master of the Penetratus.
I
Oh, who else could it be?
I started holding up my arm and like
Oh.
measuring it and like comparing.
He's new. Did you guys bring me a virgin finally?
What?
This one.
No, we can stop staring at it. It's
Do
really-
I look like a virgin to you?
I don't know.
Is the light reflecting off his schlong, Sam? Like a fucking disco ball.
It'll light up your life.
It's lighting up everyone's life right now, man.
Wow.
Fuck, what?
I would give anything to be in the evil hat offices that just came in with
Is
that
he
picture.
currently
I-
wearing that?
I
What?
walk over.
Is he currently wearing...
Oh
No, that's like
Mike.
true to life right now. That's
Mike,
real
I walk
time.
over.
Oh, it's weird to accessorize a censorship bar.
It's got beads on it.
It's
Mike.
very ironic because as soon as Nauticus' picture showed up, we had like 15 like more people show up.
Yes!
This is what's happening.
Mike.
This is what you pay for.
Mike, I walk over. I'm like, hey, my name's Gib.
Oh, no.
You need a towel after that handshake, just FYI.
Lord Nauticus, master of the Penetratus, and currently the man who invented the eclair. How are you all doing?
Plenty to
Because he fucked a donut, wasn't it?
I have plenty
I
to
can't
thank
eat
you
those now
for
again.
then.
I just went through such a roller coaster.
Thanks
of
for
emotion.
coming to our aid.
Oh, these are old friends of mine, and I would never let a friend go vulnerable from behind.
I'm starting to get a read on you. If it wasn't already apparent what you're about.
Sense
Well,
of a theme, are we?
Am I being too enigmatic? I promise you I won't be later.
Sorry.
Call on me impressed.
Everyone
Don't throw
is.
up. You haven't had
I'm
your
good.
Popeyes
I'm right.
yet.
I'm
Come,
good.
gentlemen! This train is... It's missing its head.
Oh God, no.
We could all use it. Oh, come on, Globenschlaben, you love it.
Oh, the character, yes, you doing it is my worst nightmare.
Yes,
like-
we found
It's
a
like
little
Jabba the
snip
Hutt's
to the
pleasure
tip,
palace.
and off it went.
Like, Ooga Judu Solo.
Holy shit.
We're bringing in a new AV guy today, and he's dying. You're laughing the whole time.
I love it.
Hi, Tyler.
Hey there, Tyler.
Hi.
Oh.
Silence!
Be quiet behind the curtain!
Pay no attention to the AV behind the curtain.
So,
The giggling.
They are the giggling. It's full of the giggles.
Where is your giggles?
Where is your giggle?
I will
Just imagine your character saying everything that we're saying.
tickle them out of you. Like just a single, like, tiny feather.
Oh, God.
so would you boys like to... No, you...
Thus begins the curse of Gobbenschlappen.
So, would you
It's a
boys
curse
like
of-
to come in, and then you can enter.
What?
It was funny the first
I go
time.
in.
It's so foul.
It's funny the first time. Anyway, come on in, boys.
Remember, boys, it's German humor. It's no laughing matter.
Breathe, breathe. Okay. So you are now safely on the Penetratus, currently tearing along the London countryside, making your way safely to London.
Just
Huzzah!
a point of interest. What does it smell like in here?
It smells lovely. Fuck you. This is an immaculate fucking
It's like
sex
lavender
train.
and sweat. This is an immaculate sex train. Can we get that on a t-shirt, please?
Everything's there. It's the lights. It's the shag carpet someone turned on. Like, I don't know.
There's
That's
a really,
Love Shack.
there's an incredibly clean...
If there's no love shack, I'm walking out.
I got to the D20 Live Cards Against Humanity pack.
This is an immaculate...
Immaculate sex train.
I need that to be on a t-shirt.
An
like,
immaculate
post-haste.
sex train.
I make
Fuck
sure to pickpocket or grab anything.
As you start to try to pickpocket people, one of the attendants, who you didn't get a good look at before, stops you and says,
no.
"There's none of that on this train." He is, in fact, a large man with a large mustache that pokes out and curves up, wearing a turban, has sequins on his nipples, and a wrap around his waist. They all wear that, and they all answer to the name Sabu.
Don't they all look incredibly similar as well?
Oh, they do.
Right. None of that. Got it.
And there's all
Good night.
sorts
A
of
singular one is a
pleasures
sabu. All of
on
them
Lord
are
Nauticus'
sabu.
train, which will not go into describing, including just one clean couch that everyone's obsessed over and
Is
keeps
that it?
staring at. Yeah, he was laying on it when he got here.
A clean couch.
It's very good. Yeah, it is clean.
Ah, Sabu. Mightn't I have a gin and tonic, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
Comes
I
back
would
to gin and
love.
tonic.
Oh, sorry.
I'll give him a slap on the ass, which is probably...
I would love a mojito, darling.
Is it assless?
Of course.
Of course it is.
So you get that nice jiggle.
Oh yeah. Sabu's not even phased. They're paid too well for this. And you all enjoy a comfortable ride back. Did any of you take the mafia guys with you?
No.
No.
They all just died.
No.
No, they weren't on the
Stranded.
engine car. They were just on the other car. It's just
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
right.
sitting there.
We just kind of left them there.
Right.
So you're
As far
you're
as we know-
retelling Nauticus your adventures, and Nauticus like, so you just left them there with their dead boss?
Oh.
They're probably going to seek vengeance. I mean, I think.
The room just kind of goes.
I mean,
quiet.
they weren't really that impressive to begin with.
Listen here, Buster. He was dead before we got there.
I didn't say you killed him.
Well,
wanted to say the
it's
word
their
Buster,
problem
just-
now.
Yeah.
They weren't very formidable.
All right. Well.
Yeah, there's only 4 guys and a corpse.
And a
Something
bad
like
dice
that.
roll.
Gods must have not been on their side with the rolls that day.
Oh!
No, he wasn't. Anyway, you arrive safely back in London,
Hooray!
London!
Woo! Smelly London.
Londinium.
and you
Land.
enter the chapter of
Stuff.
the London chapter of the century.
Dude,
Crisps.
Land
Yes.
of crisps.
Crisps and chips sometimes.
Fish in newspaper.
Bad teeth.
In
Weird
industry. Big
Bowl.
men putting screwdrivers into things, turning them and adjusting them.
Bowler hats. Strange suits that didn't make it past the decade.
We don't have time for the full module I've written up.
Okay, go.
You should have
Buckle
known
down.
this.
So, you
Worst
arrive.
case, you can just like time jump. Now you're at the end of the module. Everything's exploding. What are you doing?
I don't know. So you've arrived in the Century Club,
Okay.
Right,
which is the home base of all of you Centurions. It poses as a type of local Rotary Club, and you are currently loading the Eye of Odin into the vault so that you can.
Is there a bar here?
Oh yeah.
Can we get a spirit
Oh yeah.
from the century?
I'm gonna hit you.
You can't. He's our patron saint now. That was a
And
beautiful
as you are
part.
all relaxing, I need to get the script out for this.
Script. All best boxing
You
matches
hear
are
a loud smashing sound just as soon as you close the vault door. And you hear a voice say, "So we have penetrated their base, much like the gay train man. Yes, my love?
Yes, of course.
Ah.
He's
And
not.
I love that word, penetrating.
You are as sexy as you are brilliant, my love."
Oh, my Dr. Schnookums.
And then another sound of something else banging out of another wall again. Should you choose to reopen the vault,
I am.
you notice a robot-sized hole
I'm very upset
In the
with
far
these two
wall.
people.
sized or shaped.
shaped
There we go.
and sized.
Lovely.
And you can see just off on the horizon a robot with 2 people in lab coats running down the street before it takes off into the sky. Propellers emerge from it and flies off into the distance, as is the want of mad scientists.
I would like to shoot it.
You are welcome to.
We just fire like in its general direction in the air, like ineffectually, just for like a couple of minutes.
This would be a good time to get all pluses.
You did not get all pluses.
If I
I
know
got-
anything about
How's your guns?
parabolas,
My guns is +2, so that's a +2.
I fire ineffectually into the air just so
Yeah,
it look good.
Your shot goes wide.
I have no
Right.
intention of actually hitting them,
So I
just
suppose we'll
firing
deal
in the
with that
direction. And I look cool as fuck doing it. I just rolled really cool.
one.
Just like have a bone beard.
Would you like to inspect the ruins of the
like shooting the bullets.
ruins
I
from
don't like
the
shooting people.
broken in vault?
Yeah, I was about to
So
say.
wait.
So it's the vault, right?
Yeah.
How did this work? We went into the vault, we dropped off the thing,
Yeah.
we left the vault, closed the door, and then boom, they're gone.
Yeah, they literally smashed into the side of the vault, took whatever they took, and left.
They just grabbed the first thing that they could grab.
assholes.
Or whatever they were looking for.
That was very quick.
Yeah, I'd like to
They are a
investigate.
quick couple.
So were
It's
the
almost
walls
as
of the
if-
vault way worse quality than the actual fucking door?
For comedic effect, yes.
Wow.
For more logical effect, no. These guys really know what they're doing when they take down a wall.
Okay.
I'd like to use my criminal mind
Yes.
to figure out how they did this.
How did this?
You know what, Mike?
Yeah.
I'm trying right here. I'm trying to be
You're the only
entertaining
one who
for you.
is.
Right.
Make your roll.
I'm
Excuse
gonna make
me.
my roll.
When his accent comes out, it is spot on. I'm dropping the ball, sure. I will try to pick it up.
So, right, okay. So with my stunt, because that's a stunt.
Yeah.
And it's burglary, so it's +4, -1, and I spend a fate point.
Does it say you have to spend a fate point for this time?
That's a good point.
Do not all of them require fate
No.
point?
Some of them are just on all the
How
time.
interesting. Time to
You
spam.
should read
I
it.
don't,
Then it's on.
and I just get a +1, so that's 4.
Okay. It's quite clear they used some kind of explosive charge to blow out the wall and make it weak so that the giant robot could smash through it. And as they did, your also assessment note, you realize they actually stole something from the vault. and it was actually a large cylindrical object that was on the ground. You only got a quick look at it. And if you want, you can point out to the rest of the group and they can tell you what it was.
I'll explain exactly what you just said.
It was the death ray from the last time you fought a certain guy named Dr. Apocalypse.
Did we blow that up, though?
You did, and you took the parts. The parts have been stolen.
Including the shoe?
Yes.
I'll finish explaining.
In
and I'm
addition
like,
to that...
So do you know what they stole?
They stole parts for a death ray.
So, in addition to that, there
A ray
is
that
a
causes
strip of
death.
metal on the ground. It looks like it fell off of the robot.
Point
That
of order.
reads Forsyth Construction.
Did Apocalypse die at the end of the last
No,
module?
he lived.
What do we do with him?
You put him in jail.
That's it?
We'll pull the old
Is that
Batman.
it?
Yeah.
Well, he's out.
We'll pull the
It's
old...
almost like we've been telling in cutscenes since here that a certain young lady who might have been his girlfriend busted him out of jail.
That bitch!
Did we put him in Arkham Asylum or something? Like,
There isn't a
You know.
jail on the known world that can stop robot sharks.
Revolving door
So-
policy, I see.
if you've got a robot shark, you get out.
Question about D20 Live Canon.
Yes.
These two were last seen in Maid.
No, she was last seen in May.
She was last seen in Maid.
She's a planeswalker.
Oh. Okay.
She was getting the giant mid robot, yes.
Right. I'll remember.
It's almost like we write our canon. Pay really close
No! You write canon? I thought you hired out writers for that.
attention. Please. I think we can afford people.
Tyler's chained to the
Afford.
chair.
I said afford.
We feed him with peanut butter squares.
Only the burnt ones.
He was happy as a babe.
He gets the crusty, gross ones on the sides.
We got the nice and gooey ones.
It's gross because when
So,
you choose, it sounds like
That's your evidence. What would you like to do?
Proceed with investigation.
Sounds like a golden retriever.
I would like
Such
to
a
investigate to find out where they came from, where they go. Something, Cotton Eye Joe.
Something.
How's the chat doing today, you two?
Oh, they're dying.
Cool.
We must keep them alive. with
Murder
like
them all!
30 cc's of ha-ha.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna
Well,
investigate.
you
It's a-
found. The thing was,
Yeah.
when Dom's character
Hey.
investigated, he found a plate of metal
Yes.
that looks like it says Forsyth Construction on it.
Oh. I only heard the
And
death
it's
ray
from
break.
the robot.
Probably.
Do we know where that is? What that is?
Have any of you rolled to determine where that is?
I just rolled an
I was
investigation.
investigating that.
Okay. What'd you both get? 1, 3. Okay. Putting your heads together. You've heard the name Forsyth Construction. It's a small factory just off of the Thames. You actually heard they went into business a couple years ago.
Out of business?
Into. Out of? Into.
Out of.
Out of.
Out of.
Out of.
Out of.
So we're
Out
not
of.
celebrating their
No.
wild...
They have not had dramatic reveal. This isn't that kind of a beautiful story.
That was
Why
only
can't
the
you-
second gorilla-related injury in as many years.
Okay. Well, fuck.
You do actually have a gorilla problem in this city, but anyway.
We do!
I
I
did
know!
We remember that.
I
Remember when I punched Harambe?
Stop calling him Harambe! It was Gorilla Khan!
Yeah, because that's better.
Yes!
I demand that the valet bring my incredibly expensive car around.
The valet does so.
Fucking work, little man.
You may be a centurion, but you...
He's not.
He's not. He's the valet. He's the valet. He's not one of us.
Oh, we just watch him die over and over and over.
He's the new one. And when
Because
he
he
needs to learn
ages.
his place, I go to get my keys from him, I slap him in the face.
Why are you slapping him?
He needs to learn his place!
What's wrong with you?
He's
You're
trying
a
to impress
centurion.
Nauticus.
Nauticus isn't even here. He dropped you off and left. Unless you invite
He's
him
over
along.
Because he's
What a
playing
terrible
Hold
he
on.
would be.
Hold on. I have a question.
Yeah.
We're at the fucking Centurion Club.
Yeah.
There's dozens of Centurions here,
Yeah.
right?
One would assume.
Why aren't we, like, getting them to help us with this?
We have
Because
the
it's
power
not-
of pot!
Because it's not their story, it's yours.
They're out on missions
Oh,
or
right,
lunch
yes.
or...
We have the power of plot.
You have to
Just
wonder
fine.
why
You
they were
want
able
to
to
feel
steal
like-
from
it
the
just
goddamn
feels
vault
like-
in the first
It
place.
just feels like someone metaphorically shit in our bathroom and we're the ones to clean it up just because we're the first ones
Fine.
to walk in.
Dom,
since
you want it
then.
more dramatically explained?
Of course.
Cool. As the dust
Didn't they use
explodes
the
and
toilet?
clears, various Centurion are collecting themselves and bandaging up their wounds and assisting each other. You four were right behind the door, so none of the explosion or dust and rubble actually hit any of you because the door is stupid fucking strong.
So everyone's
Right.
gotcha.
So, as they are working to rebuild the Sentry Club, your various friends look upon you injured, bewildered. However, because you were able to open the door and hear that telltale voice, the voice of your nemesis, the fiendish and brilliant
Dr. Wu?
Apocalypse. Fuck you! You know your course of action, and you fly to action, immediately grabbing your car from the valet before anyone else even has a chance to collect their senses.
Quickly slapping him in the face.
See, that's all I wanted. Thank you,
What
Mike.
a fucking
Finish
look
Dr.
like,
Wu.
man.
No.
Beautiful.
Your need for plot injured all of our friends.
What was his name again? Dr.
Apocalypse.
Ah, there we go. Yes, I was interrupting you with woo.
Can anyone hit him?
I'm not gonna hit Dave.
So where are we
Going
going?
right home.
Okay, we're going to the
Get off me,
construction,
get off.
the old construction place.
Yes.
Ah,
Forsyth, right?
Forsyth Construction.
Right.
We know where that is, right?
Yep.
everyone
Cool.
get to the con, mind the upholstery.
I don't mind the upholstery.
Well, not everyone can be a human being, clearly.
Oh, lower class struggle.
Hashtag lower class problems.
Players spot. You
I
find
put-
yourself outside the rusty warehouse, surrounded by a
Put my
fence
feet
topped
up
with
on the
barbed
upholstery.
wire. Despite its decrepit
Son
condition,
of
the
a
fence
bitch.
doors are locked with new chains and fresh locks, and there is a sign on display saying, "Please do not come in. We are doing sex, not mad science." Below it, in a different font, reads,
That's
"Can't
kind
we
of
do
gross.
both? My Dr. Schnookums." And below that, in the first font, it reads, "Of course, my love."
Well, ain't that
I
just
wonder-
adorkable?
I don't think they're here. What do you guys think?
I think they're fucking.
Well, no, that's as obvious, clearly. But
I think they had a fight
I'm
at a sign
feeling-
shop.
I'm feeling very vulnerable.
There's no train tracks around here.
Shit.
I think they had a fight at a sign shop.
It's written in. They just wrote
it's
a sign
written,
in.
like, with the fucking marker.
Do you think they paid by the letter?
I don't...
It's conveniently all in Comic Sans.
Insult to injury.
Like, in outrage at just the notion of this happening, I rip the signs off the door.
Cool. As you
and
rip it,
stomp
as you
on them.
touch the fence, you get an electrical shock.
I happily.
Take damage to your 4 spot.
I would love to... What?
Damage to your full spot on your sheet.
Oh!
Oh my
It's an electrified fence, you dingus. You're the one who
I
ripped it
heard
off.
something else, sorry.
I'll happily get shocked. Okay, you gotta take damage. What? Yes.
No,
Okay,
that's
so since this is an electrified fence, can I see the shut-off point?
Yeah, totally.
Cool. I would like to go shut off the fence.
Okay, it's on the other side of the fence.
Damn.
I'd like to use my I'd like to use my stealth and athletics to jump over the fence.
Go ahead.
All right.
Would you
Wow.
like a hand by vaulting you as well?
Well, of course.
Can
You
you
can make a
jump?
might roll to help him.
Can you jump 12 feet vertically?
I could help him.
Anything
Would
is
you like
possible
to
since he's
wager?
rolling
If
acrobatics.
I can shut up,
I
Arcana.
can't. Someone took all my money.
Well, I have no idea who that could have been. Also, I took your checkbook, not your money.
One.
I
It's
got
basically
one
the
day.
same thing.
Okay.
So
I
it
would have
wasn't a
believed your
failure.
athletics.
Plus 1. So
Plus 3.
plus 3. You make it over the fence, but your leg gets caught in barbed wire, and you swing down, smack against the fence, and fall down on the other side.
Oh.
You're all on the other side.
Put a damage in your 3 track because you only just clipped it gently instead of just actively
Ow.
trying to fuck with it.
I get up and I do this. Perfect landing. Perfect landing.
I somehow have a sign with an 8 on it that I hold.
As you say that,
I
the
drew on the
fence
back of the
turns.
sex sign 8, hold it up.
And I go and I shut off the fence.
As you say that, with perfect landing, the defenses turn on.
I would like to use in plain sight.
So let's see what the defenses look like.
Oh no, come on!
Good luck, chum.
So two
Oh god, those.
Kano Chuck.
two mechanical sharks appear that appear to have been
Aw.
mounted on a set of bipedal legs, and they stare down at you.
They're so
I
gross.
use in plain sight, which my character suffers no environment-based difficulty increases when using stealth. This means that even when he's out in the open and wouldn't normally be able to justify using stealth, I may. It also means that once hidden, even people actively searching for him do not get a +2 to their
can't see
alertness
this! You
or
can't see
investigation
this!
rolls.
Through interpretive dance. You can't see
This
this.
ability only functions as long as my character does not move.
Okay, make your roll.
Sounds like light up stealth while standing still. Pretty
Yeah.
much. That's basically what that
Pretty
is.
much.
So Drax's ability from Infinity.
Oh no.
Oh, well, -2? It's +2 then, because you have 4.
I got +2.
Well, you think
But
you're-
they do not get their +2 to search for me.
So, you just see the two sharks just kind of staring at him. They lean in. They lean in. I don't know why I'm doing this like the Muppets, but whatever.
It's helpful.
Well, I don't see where he is. Neither do I. All right, then. They head off, and they start patrolling.
Is that
through.
actually
to
how they
talk.
sound?
Yes. Are you disappointed?
Who taught them to talk?
Is one of the- is-
Mommy and Daddy did.
I use my skill of ventriloquism
Uh-huh.
to communicate with
Oh, those two.
them,
Oh.
and I say,
Yes.
"One of you assholes, help me!
well, we would, but you have to turn the fence off.
I can't. They're fucking sharks with fucking legs."
It's sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their heads!
Oh, do they have laser beams? I didn't notice.
They don't. They just have the legs, which is frightening enough.
Give it time.
Give it time.
They don't have the batteries for the lasers yet.
Yeah.
I keep rereading all my stuff and I got nothing for this.
Yes.
All right, let's see.
Wait.
Finagle.
What?
Okay, so
They're just
I've
circling in front
determined
of
that
you.
they're intelligent, right?
Yeah.
Without moving.
Yeah.
Hey, sharks!
They look around.
How much are you getting paid?
Odd.
Would you like to be a rich shark that never has to work again?
We're happy, God. Yeah. We work for two very kind people. Yeah. They're German.
Have you ever been to Germany?
No.
Would you like to?
No.
I can give you a paid vacation.
Germany does not have a good infrastructure right now. If you studied your current events, you'd know that.
I only ever focus on my current events.
But you're God.
Exactly.
Exactly. Why do you think the world's shit?
Fair point. We're gonna go back to our job, God. Thank you. Because you didn't actually roll anything to convince them.
I was waiting to see if they were interested in getting paid.
They were
They're
not.
robot sharks. They don't have a union. You get?
Roll deception.
I'm gonna roll deception to further convince them that I'm God and I'm trying to get them to take a vacation.
And if they don't have a union, they should get one.
Right.
They should unionize.
You should unionize.
By the way, all images are copyright whoever they belong to. Not D20 Live. Continue.
I love that disclaimer. Whoever's this is.
Hey, that's
So
Yeah,
plus
Sam found it.
+6 to deception.
holy
Okay,
crap.
what are you saying to them?
I'm saying, because I'm God, I would like you sharks to unionize, and all of you sharks take a vacation.
How do we do that?
I can fund that with the person who has intruded. He has a checkbook.
Okay, this is kind of bullshit. Let's see if this works.
So +6.
Well, Mike rolled, so obviously it worked. I mean,
Oh, the salt is palpable.
What happens, Mike? What happens?
It got in
So
my
you-
mouth. What is
we
that?
hadn't decided to go swimming in the freaking ocean.
Well, it is
That was,
in London.
okay, that was bad. I'm aborting that. That was-
So, so what happens?
Abort joke! Abort joke!
Abort joke.
Eject!
What happens?
The shark's like, all right, God.
You can't
think
eject.
we need a union.
And I move, I'm like, I use my ability to disguise, and I'm like, hello, sharks. I'm the representative of the new shark union provided by God. And I pull out your checkbook,
Of course you do.
and I write as many, one with as many zeros as I can fit,
Why?
and I hand it to one of the sharks.
The shark puts it in his mouth and proceeds to chew on it and thinks it's very delicious. As the shark has no concept of money, he is a shark.
Does he accept it as funds, though?
He does.
Hooray! Everybody wins.
And I say, go enjoy your vacation.
Okay. And they both dive into the water and proceed to swim away.
I shut off the fence.
fence is now shut off.
All right, we go through the fence.
We go through the fence.
You're all super casual.
All right, we just go through the
And
fence.
there we go.
None of you had something that could have helped me there.
I really don't know.
No.
That's what you get for splitting the party.
You know why?
Inside the warehouse. Now that you're
You
inside the
boosted
warehouse.
me!
Throwing you over the thing.
Look, just because Dave says you should do it doesn't mean that you should do it.
Inside the warehouse, it's clearly been retrofitted into a factory filled with modern machinery.
What though? What's the problem?
In fact, it seems
Probably
to
it's
be
the
even
sharks
more
are
advanced than
unionized.
anything you've seen
That's their
previously.
problem.
There's clearly an area in the far end of the warehouse with various plans arranged on tables.
Let's move the plans around. Make them unorganized.
I look at the plans. Are there anything interesting?
You gotta cross the floor now, don't you?
Is the floor electrified?
No.
Is
you,
there
is lava.
you just walked inside.
Is there light coming down into the center of it, and it's suspiciously clear in the middle?
Yes.
I know an arena when I see one. I'm gonna skirt the edge.
As you do, you hear a loud and you... Are you carrying any metal on you?
Is that an electric toothbrush? What was
No,
that?
it's the best I can do of a giant electromagnet. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Why did I hear vagina?
No, all of my money has been stolen.
All of
So,
your paper
your-
checkbook money
your
has been
buttons,
stolen.
your cufflinks, and your belt are starting to just drag towards the ceiling.
Excuse me, it's all ivory.
Oh, you sack of crap.
Pure?
Metal buttons?
Ivory's
Ugh.
very fragile, though.
That's why I
So
have-
is he. He was a very fragile butterfly.
But it's expensive.
You only put ivory buttons on silk outfits.
The thing you
What
have
are
to learn. God.
Were you born in a dumpster?
The thing that you have to learn
Disgusting,
is sometimes things that are more expensive are worse.
Clearly.
It's fragile on purpose. So I buy more of them and then constantly in fashion.
So yeah, my pistol and my belt buckle go flying away.
course.
Yeah. So they fly to the ceiling, and you
But-
notice that where the spotlight is beaming down, there is a spotlight up above, but there's a metallic ring around it, which appears to be an electromagnet, as if it's designed to catch people that avoid the light.
But
You son of a bitch.
but
Yeah.
what you do not realize
Mm-hmm.
is that as my pants are falling down, they reveal my fight shorts.
Your fighting trousers.
Yes,
Dun,
my
dun,
fighting
dun,
trousers.
dun, 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 dun.
Does this aid you in any way?
No.
It aids him thematically.
I unbuttoned my shirt and I'm wearing a tank top and now I'm in full fight attire.
And he's that guy from Streets of Rage now.
Okay. All right.
What's his name?
So,
I have
are
no
we
idea.
all affected by the magnet?
Well, he
People
went
will
first,
know.
and he turned it on, so you all can see it.
Okay. But we haven't lost everything.
No.
Yeah. Alright.
I do feel there's a piercing in my...
Can I get to the
Oh my god!
Can I get to the
Ooh,
plants without
tingly.
being near the electromagnet?
Here's Prince
Uh,
Ferdinand.
No, that's it. Not
It's the
easily.
German
Well,
version.
You can just take off the metal that's on you and walk
It goes
through.
through the
Well, no,
side.
because that includes my sword.
Yes, it
Got a little
does.
The magnet only affects those who don't go into the light?
If you try to pass near the light, because it's around the light.
Yeah.
It was literally built so that wherever the light was, it was built around it. Like an asshole.
Okay,
made.
so like I can't avoid the magnet
No.
by going into the okay.
It's a trap.
Ruin more trousers.
Oh no
that
shit.
way.
I do feel my various piercings.
You know, maybe we could just take a boot and toss it at the magnet. It worked so well last fucking time.
You
I
want to try
mean,
that?
why break what is it? Why change what works? I take off both my boots and just ineffectually lob them at the magnet.
Go ahead, throw them.
It's gonna go bad.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I don't even have a physical attribute, so and I got a negative, so it just kind of.
So you throw them and they immediately hit. There's actually a small drone that flies by
Oh, cool.
and catches them. And on the side it's
my
written,
shoes.
the boot catching drone for assholes. It flies away.
Oh, my shoes.
It's like you planned for this.
It's like this happened last time and he was really mad about it, so his girlfriend made him a robot
shoes.
for it.
Oh, shoes though.
Now you're
Sad.
running around a warehouse.
Well, that's rather there.
Wait.
It is rather bad.
Rather suspicious.
How is the
specific.
robot able to move and grab the boot without being affected by the electromagnet? Science.
Oh.
Is it a mystery?
Non-ferrous
It could be.
metals.
Can I find out?
Sure.
Building a mystery.
Stop it.
2.
It's supposed to be made from plastic.
Fuck.
It's non-ferrous metal.
Yeah.
There you go.
And plastics.
Plastic. Oh, the greatest of plastics from 1912.
It's 22.
Actually, anybody have any rope? Fucking useless, the lot of you.
We go into these adventures.
I
with
specifically have an aspect that says I can avoid danger, not go into it.
Anybody have a belt?
Not anymore!
It's up there.
Whatever you're planning, my belt would not be good for it.
I take out off my belt. I turn it into a lasso and I try and get the drone.
It's already flown away.
Quick, throw another boot.
Throw your boots.
Take off my boot.
We can afford to lose these. They're terrible boots.
Chad is saying, "Oh, I'm so glad Dr. Apocalypse has gotten a girlfriend."
Yes, so are we. Thankfully, yes. Because the drone is so great.
All right, so now roll to try and get the drone.
So I guess I'll make that.
Why would it take those?
What do
Those
you
are
think?
at
Sleight
best.
of hand?
Those are at best foot-shaped leather things. Those aren't boots. Ugh.
I guess I'll go with.
Why would it take those?
I don't even understand why we're doing this. Just to get your gun back? You brought a gun to a drone fight.
So we must use
I
the
didn't
other
use-
drones.
Or
I
just
haven't
take
been
out your
affected
metal
by
and
it
look
yet.
for the switch to turn it off.
That would make sense, though. That's not what we're doing
I just
here.
assumed that it would be some other, like, random offhanded comment like I asked about the fence. You're like, it's on the other side of the fence. What now, dipshit?
Yeah.
I rolled +4 with sleight of hand to get it.
You caught it.
Alright. I reel it in.
Cool, now toss another boot.
The rest of us need rides to wherever these are going.
I take off my boot and I throw it.
You're holding it down. It's not strong enough to carry
There's
you.
only one drone.
No, I'm not trying to.
We're just
I'm trying
throwing
to
boots in the air.
I'm trying to fucking use my boot to shut off.
Oh!
Yes!
Dispangs off the magnet, you dingus! What are you trying to do?
We threw a boot once and
Oh,
it shut it off!
following their lead.
That's why there's a drone now.
Apparently,
Paul
shoes.
finally saw the title of the stream.
What do you say?
Is he mad?
I think you might be mad.
Oh, well, those
I
fucking
caught him.
alarms.
He's the most adorable angry T-Rex. But it's cool though. I said he was a T-Rex.
Alright, how do you shut off the thing?
So why don't you go make alertness rolls to find the fucking switch?
Okay, if you're
Well, I'm
twisting our
dismantling
arms.
the drone.
Because we're too busy throwing boots.
You hear a sad beep when as you start to dismantle it.
One.
What, sorry?
A sad beep.
Oh.
What? It's on the other side of it. You can just as easily take the metal out of your thing and go and turn it off.
I gotta go and turn it off.
I used my hawk-like eyes and rolled a 6.
I rolled a
Find
5.
the shut-off thing.
Mine aren't hawk-like.
All the metal falls down, and
Perhaps
as you're dismantling the
falcony.
robot, you just hear a sad whine as you're trying to dismantle it.
Oh my god, it's reacting. It feels pain.
I only
monster.
have fair empathy.
You
So
monster.
That means you have empathy.
okay. Well,
You have more than I do.
let me roll for empathy.
It's like above average.
That didn't count.
Oh.
I want to keep it as a pet.
You feel real bad.
As you roll empathy, you realize this robot's entire function is literally to catch shoes that have been thrown at things. And it's been the happiest day of its life because it caught 2 shoes, and then it got kidnapped.
Well, I'm
Oh
going
my
So
to
this is both
keep it
the
on.
best and worst day of its existence.
Yeah.
I'm going to
What a
keep
roller
it
coaster.
on my belt leash. I'm just going to bring it with us.
Okay.
What's it? You have to name it now.
What are you gonna name it?
Booty.
Booty.
Booty. I love you, Booty.
We all love booty.
Booty is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
I had more shit here, but that took you all too long.
And did that shit come from a booty?
So,
Can Booty help us with our adventure?
you cross
Mike
the
brought the
fucking
booty and we
floor of
took
this
it.
factory.
Yeah.
Yes.
There are numerous papers on display showing heavy machinery as well as designs for what appears to be a kind of death ray.
Is it the same death ray?
Yes.
God.
With shielding protecting it from shoes. In fact, there's literally a metal plate around the open area that says, to prevent shoes from assholes.
Well, that's fine.
And then a
How many
note
more
in a different
shoes?
font from a different person saying, you're so smart and sexy, my Dr. Schnookums.
Wow, it's just vandalizing and stuff, eh? Cool.
That's how they flirt. What do you want? It's like Mortician Gomez. Shut up. Don't judge love.
I'm sorry.
apparently Connell laughed and then wanted to know why we hate him.
You know.
And then Tonberry's like, I have no idea how to give him any context because she missed the beginning of the stream.
Tell him to go back on YouTube and watch it.
Worship us! Anyways, okay, so...
Has anyone from Evil Hat said anything?
Not that I know.
Oh,
Alright, good.
They chased off. All right,
We don't know their names on Discord, or if they've joined us.
So, that's fine that there's a shoe shield, because I
Does
don't
anyone
have
want to
any shoes
roll
anymore.
alertness and
So that's
inspect anything, see if they can find anything special?
Yes, let's look for convenient other shoe holes.
Is this alertness or would this be investigation?
Both will work.
I'm going to look
Investigation will get a more precise result.
for...
5.
Ooh.
Cool.
I'm going to roll empathy, because I have a feat thing that lets me use my empathy instead of investigation.
Okay.
How does that work?
I
I care so much about what's around me.
I put myself in there in the place of the people I'm trying to investigate,
Okay.
and I anticipate their emotions.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same with Criminal Mind.
It's I didn't make it up.
I rolled investigation
Hey.
and got nothing.
Alright. You technically get one success,
What the
but we'll
fuck?
get folded in whatever everyone else gets.
Got a 3.
I rolled to see. I rolled to sense the empathy of a Death Star-like weakness. I got
Here's what each of
a
you
7.
Wow.
Yeah.
Arcana.
Yo.
You noticed a couple of things.
Have I
One,
now?
you noticed that there is, in fact, what appears to be a coat of arms, an English coat of arms. That's the shark next to the table,
That is
and
elaborate.
drawn next to it. It's almost like it's a real coat of arms.
Oh my god.
Almost.
It's like wildly elaborate, though.
It's like
and
all-
an arrow pointing to it saying funding.
Oh,
The
someone,
British monarchy is funding this asshole.
someone to beat up.
Is that like the arms of Lancelot or something?
No, it's the arms of Sadal Vance. Actually, if you can roll you can roll academics to determine whose coat of arms that is.
Well, you
St.
just told
Albans
us.
School for deranged girls.
7.
It is a crest representing the dukedom of St. Albans.
Which means what?
St. Albans is actually very close to London.
Okay. And they have money.
Yes,
And they are funding this.
yes. They also don't approve of the current prime minister because he's Scottish.
Oh, we
Scottish.
get to the meat of this.
We would have
Hashtag
visited
current
them.
events.
We would have visited them, but you guys have been jacking around too much. Anyway,
Sorry.
Bring them to us.
Checking around too much while we were on the Penetratus.
What do I find?
Look, it's there to be
you
used.
find that not only
Used
have
and
they upgraded
abused.
the
I prefer
not only have they
chicken.
upgraded the death ray, it looks like they're trying to make some kind of larger mechanical construction, as if to take care of a heavy load of some kind. But the numbers are so huge, they're practically incalculable.
They're gonna
Jordan, you find that there's a table that has been cleared in a hurry, and its papers
Yes.
have been scattered on the floor.
Okay.
You could easily accommodate a human body lying down. It's
Gross.
also still warm.
You're disgusting.
Oh.
Say we're fucking on the table, gentlemen.
Oh.
It's a good thing I'm wearing gloves.
Are you?
Oh,
I am.
I should have thought of that.
I've got
Oh.
sticky fingers.
We all are.
So, in addition to that,
I take out his
Arcana,
silk
you
handkerchief.
found a note.
Wipe
A
my
note.
hands and drop it on
Attention, unwashed masses of London. I, Dr. Apocalypse, and my girlfriend, the very sexy Dr. Disaster,
Yep.
will show you the impotence of your government in the wake of true science.
Oh,
Is that it?
That's it.
I love the word of usage. Of
Was it in Comic Sans?
It can be if you need it to be.
Okay. It was in Comic Sans.
Why do you need it to be in Comic Sans?
Because it just rips the credibility out.
Pretty much.
Before Comic Sans had its credibility ripped away.
I don't know. Typographers hate it
Do they?
because
Yes.
it's lazy.
Oh.
Worst font ever.
No, seriously. Seriously, it's like that, and then there's like some small font in Helvetica.
And then there's winking.
Man, Tyler's been quiet most of this time, but as soon as Comic Sans comes up, he just fucking
Wildly
rips it.
vocal.
The entire production team just went, yes.
Never used
I
Comic
get it.
Sans for anything.
So, what do you all want to do? You
Unless
have a
it's
bunch of
ironic.
information. Do you, if you want, you can try and pursue the lead with the noble family. You can try to go to London. What do you want to do?
Wait, they're not here?
They're not here.
Why are
Damn
they not
it.
here?
I don't know.
Because they
Is the-
finished.
Isn't this the lab?
It is the lab.
They finished, and now they're gone.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we
We
noticed.
figured that.
Yeah.
The table's
It
still
stains.
warm.
Yeah, it is.
It's almost like they finished and then went and stole something.
So,
It's still
the thing
warm.
that they stole from the vault ain't here.
It's hot.
Is there anything of interest here?
A lot of leftover components. The one, actually, as per your investigation, you do actually notice. At first, you think it's a pillar, but then you notice it's got a joint in it that's actually going from the floor to the ceiling. And then if you look at the ground, you notice it's actually got a bit of a wide plate at the bottom.
Secret door.
No, like it's a pillar going from the floor to the ceiling
Yes.
with a joint in the middle
Yeah.
and a plate at the bottom to support the
Oh my
weight
god,
of
I'm just looking for a fucking stat that can give me this right now.
Blimey, lads, it's a leg.
Thank you.
You don't need that.
They're gonna make that laser walk around. Ew, man! I know what you're doing,
Do you?
you sick fuck.
Do you?
Yes.
What do you think I'm doing?
You're gonna attach legs to it and it's gonna walk around like a giant dick on legs.
What kind of weirdo do you think I am?
You know what kind of weirdo.
Hold up. Okay.
That's not quite what I came up with, but okay.
Thank
It
you for
is
the
now.
idea.
Mike just
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I
Spirit
said.
of the Century 3. Cut out the middleman and just mount the death ray
Death ray on legs.
on legs.
Oh my
I'm actually writing it down.
I've ruined many a campaign by like shouting my ideas of what he's doing at him. He's like, yes.
Like a
You don't say.
penis.
Like
Okay.
a penis.
So we're high class production, right? Like
Sure.
highbrow.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
When?
You'll notice.
What does
How?
highbrow mean?
So
It
Who
means
are
we
you
have
people?
money.
does.
No, it's not.
No.
Okay,
So-
so we see their plans.
Yeah.
They're making things.
Yeah.
They're not here. We have to find them.
Yeah.
Is there anything pointing to where they could have gone or their next objectives after the Spirit Club?
Well, you could either.
Because we're clearly behind the eight ball
Like,
on what
what
You
they're
could
doing.
either. Okay, we have a few. You
Okay,
notice
we should
there's
press
envelopes.
press.
There's actually a few envelopes to the local newspaper, and it looks like they've been sending notes for a while. Specifically, like the one you found.
Oh my god, they're harassing the local paper.
Those monsters.
Now, I feel like we should raid their investors.
Yes, let's do that.
Yes.
Because I would very much like to
Get more money.
take down the rich.
Robin Hood. Oh, by Robin Hood he meant open thievery, I think.
Did you just hear him mention your character got an erection from the theft of robbing the English nobility? Fair.
Can I have my checkbook back now?
What checkbook? Don't have it.
The one I
No
used-
idea what you're talking
The
about.
one I used to keep my stone cold heart warm.
So,
Don't
to the
have
mansion, gentlemen?
Don't
Yes, to the mansion.
Alright. You see a glorious English mansion. It is
How many
exquisitely. What?
How many transitions do we have?
There was 3 at the same time.
On the way to the mansion,
Didn't even describe it.
I
Well, this is on the way.
would have tried to figure out if there's any sort of event or anything hosted by this family.
Well,
So
are you investigating the family before you head over there?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Research who controls the Dukedom of St. Albans.
What the fuck? Okay,
Yeah, wow.
that's a 0.
Oh.
That's
What's
still
wrong
technically a
like you?
success. You only know them by the family name, Boltcock.
I'm sorry?
One more
what?
time.
Boltcock.
Ah, yes, Frankenweenies.
Sorry.
So,
Bolt cock?
Yes.
you didn't allow Don Cool J and the Gangbangers, and yet
Don Coolio.
Don Coolio.
The
Don-
gangbangers.
I like
I
Don
felt.
Cool J
I looked
better.
up the history of the actual Duke of St. Albans, and I felt really bad, so I changed the identity of the person.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
And
very
you
good.
snorted while you did it.
Yeah, I did.
As Mike is wont to do.
Alright, so let's raid the mansion of the Bolt Cocks. And
You
see
see, a
what.
glorious English mansion is exquisitely styled and presented in a white facade.
Okay,
You roll
so
up to the door. What do you want to do?
I go into the trunk of my car
Yeah.
and I get my giant white mink skin coat.
What?
It's my emergency jacket.
For what?
I have to
Pimping?
make-
Emergencies, obviously.
I have to make a good impression on these people. Anyways, so my sexiness has increased at least 3-fold.
Has it?
It
Or does it
has.
just look like a really predated
I think it has!
When your
Therefore,
sexiness
it
is 0, it stays 0. It's still 3 times.
This times 3 is still 0.
Now,
It has increased 3-fold!
Carry the 0.
How would we like to go about this?
I announced my presence and they let me in clearly.
Obviously, we go to the door, we open the door, we go through the door, we get the stuff, we come back to the car, we go get drinks.
Do we want someone on the inside?
By the Winchester.
Dog, you're trying so hard to play an actual proper RPG, and it's gone right out the window from the get-go.
I noticed! It's upsetting me!
Spirit, none of this goes right.
I can find my way inside.
Yes, do so.
Do so? Alright.
Sure.
You do that, we'll distract them at the front door.
I'm going to pay a fate point and I disappear.
Oh, will we?
I am using my master of disguise.
I am your kept boxer
He's like kept boxer.
Who's he?
for prize fighting.
In case there's ever leak.
No, who's Arcana then?
I'm his accountant.
Oh.
Because money.
This is coming together beautifully. I do need a second code caddy if you want to come.
I'm already gone.
Okay then.
You guys
you knock
just
on the door?
You guys just watch me pull off my hat, jump out the door, and I'm gone.
Okay.
Okay.
Like the Invisible Man just took off his trench coat and just like
Just
he's naked, you know.
the car still,
As you guys leave,
the car's still rolling. He was like, "See you later, losers," and just like rolls out of the car and be like.
You guys parked. It's like, later, guys. You just see him crawling along the grass.
He tries to do that walking along with the car meme thing, but we're still going too fast. It's like
He's hiding behind it like Buster Keaton.
We're like watching him in the mirror, like.
We can see him.
you guys go back to talking, and then when you look at your driver, you realize it's not him anymore. It's someone that looks completely different. You're like, huh, I wonder where Gib went.
Wait, who's driving this thing?
I thought you were driving it. And then we crash into the building and make our entrance.
Anyway. So, you knock on the front door.
Yes.
Yes, may I help you, gentlemen?
Good day, sir. I'm the Honorable Lord Gobenschlaben. I am here to visit your Grand Master of this mansion.
Master of the house.
Oh, God.
I don't know how to talk to Richies, okay? It's just this is what's coming out of my face.
Les Mis is everywhere, man.
Please,
Very, very.
please get out of the way. We have urgent financial matters to discuss.
Well, the master's roll to let him in.
Roll
Rapport.
face.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh yeah, fuck that.
nice. Rapport is my best skill.
Nice.
Of course, sir. I will let the master know. Please. come in.
Excellent. And then as I move him out of the way, I don't even wait for an official. I just out of the way, and I gently tap him, like my back of my hand mushes against his cheek, and I like move him into the doorway. I just walk right in like I own the place.
Okay.
I look for the first room that
You
has
do.
a chaise, not a couch,
A
a
shade.
chaise,
That's how you pronounce it, huh?
like a vase.
That's a fainting
You
couch.
found one. It's just off to
A
the left
chaise
of the main
lounge.
hall.
A
Just
chaise.
say vase.
It's a vase.
You find one to the left of the opening hall.
Excellent. I find his most disgustingly expensive brandy,
Yes.
presumably on a table.
I'll present
I
that.
pour half of it on the ground because I don't want the top layer. 'Cause that's where all the dust goes. And then I pour myself a glass and sit down to the floor. It's disgusting.
Okay, this is all right. I'm gonna change what I had planned for this guy. All right.
I'm waiting for him to address me.
So you see
I'm not drinking,
the
I'm just holding
honorable lord come in. Good day. I am Robert, but why did you pour my whiskey on the floor?
It was the disgusting top half, sir. I'm sure you understand.
Roll report.
Oh,
I want this to
Go
be
on,
what you
face.
fail at.
3?
As you know, the first layer of the brandy is the part that's been seasoned by the help, so it's almost like consuming them for your strength. You're clearly German nobility.
Indeed, I am the great
Lower class nobility.
We must duel.
Shit.
He sits down, puts you. Clean it up. And he sits down. And I have a picture of the Boltcock family.
I crack all of my knuckles.
Oh boy.
Crack.
Peace,
One knuckle for all of them.
Peace, savant.
One knuckle for each of them.
He's the gentleman in the red coat, just to have that there.
Oh, excellent. Peace, savant. I will deal with this.
So,
Rabble.
how may I help?
Is the family
disenfran-
present?
What?
Is the rest
No,
of
it's
the
just
family
because
present?
I had it much more dramatically planned, but since we don't have time, it was going to be a lot more elaborate. But anyway.
Peace, savant. I will deal with this rabble.
So, how may I help a part of the disenfranchised nobility of Germany? After all, you are suffering such financial woes since you owe money to the French.
Oh.
Why are you saying all the right words to make me want to hit this man?
Because I'm very good at being an asshole.
You know what
I
buttons
start cracking
to
my
push.
knuckles again.
He knows all the right buttons to push with me.
I've never known what it's like to owe money to the French of all
Oh,
people.
of course. You know, the colonial wars didn't happen, of course. No, absolutely. We come in search of a financial records that you may have had with a mad scientist of some repute, Dr. Apocalypse. What was his name? Apocalypse. Apocalypse.
Somewhere across the hills. Apocalypse, you assholes!
Oh, that must have been it. Yes, thank you,
Found him.
mysterious disembodied voice.
That we will deal with shortly.
Now, unless you,
Science. In this house. This is God's house, my young friend.
I can tell by the way that no one lives here. Now,
Oh!
I have a nobility duel. Let's do this.
That was so
This is the most
You
head-to-head...
had a problem with being our face?
This is the most head-to-head fight we've had for Spirit ever.
Oh yes, it's two rapport masters.
Now, as I can see that you clearly have made your jacket from what I can only assume is the wallpaper.
Oh, shit.
You clearly need their help for some sort of invention money of some kind. You know, if you
Oh,
want to
please.
invent the new automobile, then by all means do so. But please don't do it on my time. It's very wasteful. Now, we just need
I'm
to...
waiting for you to finish. I got shots back ready.
Can you please just give us the information? I don't enjoy being in this, what I can only assume used to be a barn.
Oh!
Of course, to a German, any sort of facility that doesn't look like it's a hole would appear to be a barn since you're all fucking farmers.
Oh, the cursing is unnecessary, sir.
But after all, it would appear that my coat is made from the wallpaper on account of the fact that you look like you skinned a bunch of fucking rats.
Second swear of the night. Can you believe this, man? I thought that English were supposed to have manners, but apparently they are all just...
Oh,
brought
I
up in
have
the sewers
incredible
behind-
manners for keeping the rabble and the homeless at my door.
Oh,
Don't know how
I'm
to-
a homeless rabble. This is the
you
man born of the maid. Unfortunate.
Poor.
Well, because your mother couldn't have children due to her being so stuck up. Nobody's cock could fit inside of her. Unfortunate.
I think I've had enough of this conversation.
Indeed, so have I. I throw back my coat to reveal a second fur coat underneath. This is my dueling fur coat. I walk over to him and I say, "Excuse me," and I lift my foot up from under his chair and roll it backwards and then slap him with his hand. I don't sully my own digits, excuse me.
What are you doing, you rabbler's dog? Of course, leave it to a German to resolve things with
Go
violence.
find whatever you call a pistol and we shall meet out in the lawn. I'm sick of your disgusting language.
Very well, I
And,
shall.
and I just leave. I walk out into his garden through his flowers.
I said good day!
Do you even have a gun on you?
What?
Do you have a gun on
I
you?
do. It is entirely made of mother of pearl and ivory. Yet still somehow manages to function. It is
Shatter in one shot.
German engineering!
It's literally a glass cannon!
Precision
I have
German!
3 made a week.
He has so many of them, they're all made of ivory.
I have
They
3
shatter
made a,
after every shot.
I have 3 made a week.
They're ivory derringers.
I have what are the English called? Elephant farm?
Puts new meaning to a blunderbuss.
We find we save cost by rolling them off the cliff as opposed to shooting them. It's so much more humane.
Well, yeah, because if you were to shoot them, you would break the
They're
gun.
so big, they land, they explode. The villagers have meat for weeks. Everyone wins. I do such pristine
Are
humanitarian
you
work.
saying all this alone in the garden?
Don't you judge my monologuing, servant?
Sometimes talking to yourself is the most
Dom's
intelligent
character
person
pops
around.
up. What are you saying? Don't judge my monologuing, servant. Just back down.
So what have you been up to?
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Let's
to make
do
an
like
appearance.
a cross cut over to.
Yeah, what have you been doing while I've been doing this? You can literally inspect
I have
the
to wait
mansion.
for an unnamed NPC to show up and then announce myself as the unnamed NPC.
Well, there's the butler. Or you could... Okay, you can either pose as the butler or you can inspect the house. What do you want to do?
Inspect the house.
I'm going to inspect
Puzzle.
the house as the butler.
Okay. So you knock the butler out.
Yeah.
It says, oh, thank God.
Like, oh, day off.
Oh, you stopped him from bustling.
Finally, I get to sleep.
I bustle.
And I gagged him so he couldn't rebuttal.
Oh my god, yes. Look at where you can find it. Appreciate that.
So... give me a second.
You okay, Mike?
That got wacky.
Oh, it's about to get worse.
No. So, Dom, make an investigations roll to
Dueling
comb the
banter.
house.
It's gonna get
You
bad.
do your roll. I'll get back to him. So, you come out, Jordan, you pull out your
There we go.
ivory pistol.
I do. I shoot it into the air to test it. It explodes in my hand. I'm like, excellent. And I grab another one. Another one just out of the coat. It's just... We don't know how many are down there. It's just is what it is. But I consider it a successful manufacturing test.
You guys okay over there?
You two doing okay?
Good, we're great. Fantastic.
Welcome to your first stream, Tyler. You had a big spirit.
Oh, God.
You have a quiver of ivory pistols.
He's just like, boom.
This
boom.
is why I keep the car in my the coat in my trunk. It is very unsafe.
One shot won't go off.
It's like little ivory
I
firecrackers.
don't wear this coat all the time. It's very unsafe.
He comes around the corner, and he's holding what is clearly a laser gun.
Oh, cheating, are we? Excellent.
You said a duel, but of course only Germans would use ivory, the weapon of peasants.
I have
Did
a
you just
question.
cock a laser gun?
Yes, I did.
He loaded the round into the laser gun.
Can I find the weakness of the laser gun?
Well,
Go ahead.
I have a question. Did the butler bring him the
getting
laser gun?
lightheaded. This is so bullshit.
Yes.
So I had to go get the laser gun?
Yes, you did.
So I sabotaged the laser gun?
You can try.
I did.
Roll.
What am I rolling?
Roll to find the thing to roll.
I'm gonna roll burglary and just
Yeah.
steal parts.
There you go.
So it
You
fires
all you have to do
backwards.
is justify it.
Oh my
Oh, you
god!
sold so many parts!
That's an 8.
Cool.
And also,
So-
I got a 4 on my investigation of
Cool.
the house.
We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
So
Well, you clearly see Dom's character disguised as the butler,
it's just
handing
parts.
him, and you just see the
Here
empty
you are,
shell of the
sir.
gun, and the two handles
So that
for
wasn't
it.
a round, it was rattling of gears not attached to
Not
each
even that,
other.
it's just the
like-
slider going back and forth on it. That's why he could do it, because it's not properly attached. He just goes, alright, let's
Sure
do
that-
this.
It wasn't meant to
like-
cock.
Oh, I'm sure that made sense to you, you buffoon.
Take this, you tribal Germanic rube.
Now, gentlemen,
Let's
you know
roll to see
dueling
whose shot
rules.
works.
Why are you even rolling?
Because his gun might explode in his hand.
Oh,
which
it
is-
will.
Which
Now,
I will
gentlemen.
roll to see if it blows up in his hand.
It's always
It's
will.
made of ivory. It's going to blow up in his hand.
Gentlemen, remember dueling
So-
rules. Back to back, 10 paces,
Oh,
turn
fine.
5.
So back to back.
Absolutely.
So you're back to back.
Yes.
1.
I flat tire his shoe. Just They're like, oh, it looks like somebody can't walk. Just pettiness.
So do you wait the full 10 steps?
Oh, I do. I have honor, unlike the British.
Oh!
You are British.
I know that hurt me inside.
You're making fun
No,
of your
but to be fair, we've done some shithead things in the past.
So
Who
you
hasn't?
both
I
turn.
mean,
Yeah.
Jordan, roll to fire just to make sure the gun doesn't blow up as it fires.
Oh, it will.
Oh, guys.
Just whether or not it hurts me is
Yeah.
the
Booty
question.
is with you guys.
The booty is with us.
Oh my god, it's like a
Oh,
dog.
place the booty! Oh my god,
Oh
no.
my god.
I got a 0.
Okay. So
well, what
the
are you
bullet
up
will still
against?
fire and it will still hit him. Let me just get his.
I'm really looking to wing him. I don't like killing people with the gun. I just like shooting it. Like a lot.
You okay? So
Money is made to be spent!
the gun shatters in your hand. It does deal a point of damage in your 1 track.
Woo! Exhilarating!
He tries to fire, but he goes, aha! What happened? Ah! And you shoot him in the shoulder.
Aha! That's my hand is bleeding.
As the butler, I say,
Aha!
sir, it doesn't appear you are using the gun correctly.
Of course, fix it for me.
Oh, well, of course.
I'll show you how to
And I
use.
just hand it back to him.
Oh, thank you.
I'll show you how to use
Oh,
that
you won
correctly.
this duel, you German peon.
I pull out the finest of silk handkerchiefs and place it on his
However,
hand.
we were not actually dueling for anything except your honor, of which you have none, so I leave. Ha 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 bye! And he runs off with a wound.
I don't give a shit what he said. I won.
So, what did I find during my investigation besides
You
the
found
laser
his
gun?
diary,
I found his diary.
dictating an
just
incredibly
bleeding.
sordid English history of incredible insanity,
That's as much
but
frustration
also
as I
detailing
know.
his conversation with Dr.
It would
Apocalypse
do,
and
it
Dr.
would do.
Disaster. And during that conversation, Dr. Apocalypse said that he would agree to damaging Downing Street. Specifically, he offered to, if Boltcock, Sir, the Honorable Sir Robert Boltcock,
Not
Sir
anymore. He's
Robert.
not. Not anymore. He's not. Honorable
if-
my fat ass.
if Robert Boltcock did indeed financially back him, he would destroy Downing Street. Specifically,
Not Downing Street. I own that building.
because specifically 10 Downing Street
I rented
is
to
where
them.
Parliament is.
Oh.
I don't think you own
Exactly.
that
I
one.
rented to them. They pay very well.
Will you let me finish? Now, here's the thing. He specifically said, do not attack any of the other buildings or any such thing, because that'll disrupt the monarchy. But if you attack Downing Street, where Parliament meets, you'll only get rid of that horrible Scottish Prime Minister we have, who's just,
Who is just the worst.
just the worst because he's Scottish. Just the worst.
Insufferable.
Yes.
He refuses to wear pants.
I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
Did I also find all of his banking information?
No.
Did I
Damn.
find any money?
Oh, yeah, tons.
Okay, tons of money.
Well, not really money, just like old valuables that you assume have value.
Yeah, I took them, of course.
Is there anything else?
I stripped him clean. But also,
What they call
I took
pawnables.
all of the parts to that laser gun.
Also
Is there a
anyway.
shell, an extra shell anywhere?
No.
Okay, sure.
Oh,
You just have the parts.
I see what you're
Get
doing.
it out.
It's like
I
this
can
is
get
how-
us a laser gun, guys.
It's how duels normally work. One gun, one weapon. That's why you bring a harpoon.
I remember the harpoon duels. They were banned in 42.
1842? That was like 60 years ago.
They couldn't get them back out of the guy. It was a mess.
Chad is correcting you. Downing Street is the seat of government, not parliament.
Well, sorry, government. The seat of government.
It's almost like this is an alternate universe of some kind.
Was it the seat of Parliament? Was it the seat of? But wasn't it actually the seat of Parliament?
I want to
Okay,
see a
fine.
harpoon.
Anyway, the
duel.
seat of government. My apologies. That's
so messy.
there's the one historical inaccuracy we had in all of this.
Oh no,
Just
one.
one.
It's almost like this is an alternate universe of some sort.
I know.
Did I,
That
find,
is all fuck.
did I find anything else of interest?
There is one thing. There was a conversation where Apocalypse he has one concern. He says, that Apocalypse fellow, I don't approve of him. He kept asking if I was okay with him relocating monuments. Despite how much I stressed that I was not. And he just kept saying, but are you sure? Over and over again.
It's almost like he's already done it. He's just
So,
asking forgiveness.
You
not
know
permission.
Apocalypse is going to make a laser death ray attack on 10 Downing Street where government meets.
A giant dick bod. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, legs and a cock.
Because why would he make more than that?
It's practical even.
As soon as Dickhead runs off, I peel off my mustache and I'm like,
That was his real mustache!
No, you stole the butler's mustache. He shaved it off and stuck it to his face.
absolutely, yeah. I peel it
I
off and I'm
gasped.
like,
What is this guy?
right, so I have something to tell you all. And I
It
share
was
that information.
you! You were the butler!
Oh, this
I never rolled to recognize.
None of us had any idea it was you.
Oh, I winked at you. Did you think I was flirting?
I thought you
The
were
way
a
the
friendly
day's been
butler!
going.
Yeah,
I was in my good coat. I mean, of course.
his good coat before he got into his other good coat.
It would be the first butler who has given me all the wink and smile. You know what I'm saying? So
the winky smile.
Right.
The,
Just remember, I
winky
also
dinky smile.
I also sabotaged his gun, so you can thank me for that.
Well, we do, yes.
Absolutely. I thought
So
you
right,
just
I share
had
that information about the diary. This
The diary
With
vis-a-vis stuff we gotta
bolt
do.
call.
I'm
let's
German
go.
because of you.
Everyone's done it at least once at this table.
Damn it! I was trying not to.
There's a reason why he regretted it before we even started.
It's like, oh,
Here we go.
I committed to this.
Right.
got-
So what are we going to do about this?
Oh,
Well,
clearly we're going to 10 Downing.
Obviously, we burn this hovel to the ground and do him a favor.
I'm actually in support of that.
Match.
Cool
So as you
guys
ride off,
don't
as you
look
try to
No,
get
no.
Explosions!
I take
It's
your
a,
match.
it's a sinister burning down. Like
I
it's
take your
terrible.
match and I light the whiskey that you put on the floor.
Oh, you're a man after my own heart.
So as you-
Foreshadowing!
Anyway, so as you ride away from the burning ruin, you arrive at 10 Downing
So
Street.
trust me, lads, we did him a favor.
Now he can redecorate all over again and not that horrible red color.
No longer. Damn.
The season
Never mind,
is
go ahead.
blue.
Yeah.
You can build an actual mansion now.
So the question is, you're looking around and you can't figure out where the hell Dr. Apocalypse would have put his death ray.
No?
And then
Can I
you
roll
look
that?
over at Big Ben.
No.
No!
Wait.
No.
But that's just so cliche.
No!
And then
That's
one of the
like
facings of
writing
Big
the
Ben
name of cliche.
opens up, and a large barrel emerges from it, and it releases a loud, high-pitched blast of energy that immediately attacks the English countryside, and then it starts to rise up slightly, and two legs fold out from the base, and it proceeds to tear off, and proceeds to open fire across all of London.
What kind of weird-ass Ghostbusters bullshit is this?
D20 Live! Only the finest weird-ass bullshit.
Oh, I throw my shoe.
We failed to
Just
miss the
Big
goo.
office shit.
You throw your shoe, it does not in fact reach Big Ben. Big Ben steps on it and continues on its path of mayhem.
Right, so
Oh, shoes.
Throw
The
the
cheese.
you guys said shoes were great at this. I'm not finding anything. I'm not getting any luck.
I just...
And
just
as you
fed
do that, your
Booty.
the shoe robot comes down, picks up the shoe, and brings it back to you.
Oh,
Thank you, Booty. Booty, let go. Booty,
Booty,
let
we
go.
love you.
Drop it. Drop it.
And it drops it.
Good boy.
Thump thump.
Pat it on the top. He was like, ah, blades!
We forgot it was a drone.
What?
Fuck, I'm bleeding.
Give up?
You can have my blood handkerchief. Here, hold that.
Thanks.
Germs haven't been invented yet. For my mangled hand, I don't give a fuck about.
There's just chunks of ivory and bits sticking out of it.
My net worth has gone up.
Has it? You shattered every pistol.
But now he's inlaid with
Always look for the positive side, boys. My hand has an armor rating now.
So how do you want to deal with this problem that Big Ben is now tearing off and just attacking all of London?
This isn't the problem. What is this running on? It can't last for very much longer.
Now,
Well, obviously, there's only one thing we can do. We summon the Megazord.
Do you have a Megazord?
Do we?
No.
That sounds like a mystery to me.
Can I roll rapport to see if we have a Megazord?
No.
I talked someone into giving us one.
You don't have access to it.
Well, they had access to put legs on fucking Big Ben.
Because he's a mad scientist.
I pull out the dagger flute.
He's what?
You don't have that. You don't have that!
I need the dragon sword.
Can we say that Dave has actually been a secret mad scientist this whole time?
No.
My character sheet doesn't say that enough.
well, what we could do is I could take all these laser parts and attach them to Booty.
And then Booty makes the ultimate sacrifice.
But then who would get our boots?
Why are you German too?
It's infectious. It's the German
It's time to
infection.
rename this stream D20 Lives Through the Century, the one where everyone became German.
Is that the new title?
In brackets.
The second Connell
Fuck,
plays.
second comment. He's like, I don't care if you're German.
He's far too Scottish.
You're Scottish.
I don't know anymore.
It has been called into question.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Anyways,
What is any of us, really?
collection of
Fucking
assholes, I
apparently.
think, from his point of view.
We all bleed red.
Can anyone
Speak for yourself, peasant.
work with mechanics, machinery, and whatnot?
Nope, Tom's missing.
Other than wrecking it.
I do have one thing we can do.
The further and further we go in this game, the more I realize, yeah, all my skills are shit for this.
You can roll academics and fudge it.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use one of my
You're
aspects.
still an academic, Arcana.
So I'm just gonna assume I know how science works.
Well, you're putting a shell around it, so
I'm-
it's not as impossible as it should be.
And then attaching it to a droid.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with what
I'm
he
gonna,
rolls.
I'm gonna
Fine.
I'm gonna use one of my aspects over Arcane
7.
Wealth.
So here's what happened. You tried
Yes.
mounting it to the drone. That didn't work, because the drone's so much smaller than the parts. So you mounted it to the front of the car.
No, my
And
car.
and it works now.
Fancy hood.
That's the 6th one this week. The
So
manufacturer's
basically
going to
the
be very
car
upset with
hood
me.
Has been kind of repurposed and wrapped around to make the exterior shell of this laser gun.
Oh. The car was made mostly
Guys,
of
we're
ivory.
about to twisted metal of this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have an elephant farm. The car was mostly ivory too. What a
Why
shame.
don't we?
The cow
Why?
mostly
Why
are-
don't we use your elephants?
Because they're in Africa.
Oh my god.
Who is this man? How did he get here?
Why not just use the elephants? Dun 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 dun.
Perfect. We have time to get in my Zeppelin to go get a bunch of elephants. No, I'm ruining the city right
I
now.
figured with the amount of
I could pilot
pistols you use, you'd want the ivory to be on its way
It's
over.
either that or we get the laser and we actually attach it to a zeppelin.
Or you could just drive the car up a building, crash into Big Ben, and fight your way up.
There is no slanted building. Have you been to London?
No! That's why we're going to make it up
Why
as we go
we
along!
make one.
They stopped doing that on that terrible fire they had. Oh. What was that, like 40 years ago?
And the shard hasn't been built
Everyone's
yet.
laughing, everyone's going like that was too soon or something.
What year is
fuck?
this? This is what, like 1920?
That was the London fire of like
22.
1812
It's too
or
soon
some
for
shit.
us.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Or you could
How
roll,
insensitive
I
of
don't
me.
know. Whatever you guys want to do to get through
Okay,
this.
I'm gonna use one of my aspects, overwhelming wealth.
I like
Oh my god.
You think like the fire of London was in 1812?
I don't know when it was, man.
1812 was when we go and burn down the freaking White House.
I don't, it's a fire of some sort.
Door of 1812 and the White House burn, burn, burn,
and we're the ones that did it.
We actually weren't at all.
Well, we were British at the time. So
We were
shut
British
up.
at the time.
Yes, we were. Yes, we were.
Yes, we
Talk
were.
later.
How about we
Confederate.
actually
We'll
give
talk later. Anyways, so I was born fabulously wealthy. I don't know if you guys can tell or not. So I'm going to go to a local branch of a bank.
Ugh, new money.
Okay.
Actually, no, fuck that. I don't want to go to those hovels. I'll go to the actual Bank of England.
Okay.
I'm assuming we're near, since we're near the
The
government.
rich
Yeah.
one.
The rich one.
Yeah. So just
If
go
I
to
was
one
a
that
rich
doesn't
man.
smell bad.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
And I'm just going to get all of my money withdrawn in change. I have to do it. I'm a VIP client. I'm going to give each of you a sack of money. I'm watching you.
Okay.
Bitch,
We're
I got
going to
something.
get into. We're going to climb onto the robot of some kind. We're going to look for a door in the
Yeah,
leg.
okay.
I had to get in it somehow. Then we'll fill the knee joints with pennies.
Are you saying we're going to give the giant robot arthritis?
All the arthritis of monies.
On down.
You can do anything with money.
Truly, yes.
That's what my feet
We've
says.
To have.
Wait, really?
No, but that's what I'm claiming.
Yeah.
Born rich, never knowing hardship.
Right, I like that idea. You go prepare.
And of course, I'll know how to find this because I'm a self-made man, so I know how to deal with self-made
Problems?
Man problems.
As he goes to prepare that, I'm going to use mimicry, copy his image, go back into the bank, use his checkbook
Copy
to
my
withdraw
image.
half his wealth.
His
No.
appearance.
Well, he already withdrew all his wealth in pennies.
Yeah,
All your wealth?
all of it.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
That's a lot
I've rolled
of money.
19 ivory cars.
Well, that's how much he had
So-
in liquid funds.
I don't know what I'm doing in this game anymore. I'm just acting now.
Why
I'm
don't
not
you just try to
I'm just
climb up
doing
the
things.
leg and scale the damn building?
I don't climb things, sir.
He wants to find the elevator.
That's what these monkeys are for.
How much,
No
of,
offense,
how
no
much of
offense.
London has been destroyed at this
Oh,
point?
good chunk now. You've been arguing for a while.
We're standing
All
on
right,
the street
up
corner
we
just
go.
like, well, this rampage
Grappling
dead boss
hook.
stomping around. Grappling
So
hook,
you
very good.
actually travel up to the legs, and you do notice there are several ladders as well as doors leading up inside this thing.
Oh well, that's convenient.
Up we go.
Plot convenience, excellent.
So you scale the inside of Big Ben,
Yep.
for which I have no picture. Because I have no picture of what Big Ben looked like on the inside in
I
1920.
believe those are illegal.
Pictures?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Pictures are illegal.
And you're passing up through the mechanism, and all the gears are rotating and moving and pistoning and such. It's all
That's
incredibly
what the Tower of
complex.
London's for people who insist on taking pictures inside of Big Ben.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Oh, I didn't know that. I'm not. You're fucking with me, aren't you?
You jumped in so deep for no reason.
That's how you get him. You have
Oh
a little
my
bit of
God.
truth because the Tower of London is
Well, it was. Now it's a tourist site.
Oh my god, I can't.
that
believe
we know of.
He still keeps the bad ones in the Tower of London.
Anyway, as you start scaling the tower, you can hear two people in very, very weird German accents crying out in victory as they just open
Weird
fire on.
somehow.
Weird how?
Weird how? I'll do the accent.
Oh, fair enough. So we are destroying London. It's so successful. I feel glorious.
Yes, my Dr. Schnookums, you're very sexy while doing it.
So are you, my love. The designs you brought back from that world with the waifus are working very well.
Oh, but not as well as your science, my Dr.
It's your science too, baby.
Oh.
I don't think she's a scientist.
Suddenly Big Ben stops for a while. Big Ben's a rocket.
This
Oh,
Ben's
that
a
was a
rocket.
chance.
Quick, beat
When
the
Big
laser-
Ben's a rockin', don't come a knockin',
The
baby.
laser carves.
It's just ricocheting down the-
Just carves
their
a heart.
waveform into the hillside.
So, what do you want to do? There's clearly a stairwell leading up to the upper area where the clock tower is, where it's probably been hollowed out and had a big old death ray put inside of it.
All right, up we go.
Yep.
Go.
I lead the team.
I'm putting handfuls of pennies in everything that moves. Just meh,
I'm helping.
meh.
You must help
All
the
right.
poor.
Meh.
So, you arrive at the top floor, and there are in fact two people. The first gentleman looks like this.
Wow.
What is that?
That is a Tesla suit that he is wearing.
I don't like that.
What was
Was
his
Tesla
original
even
name?
around?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he was a thing.
Oh yeah.
What was his original name again?
Der Blitzman, electrical madman, but I changed him to a Dr. Apocalypse.
Love
so
that
was
guy.
funnier.
Der Blitzman?
I don't know where that's
And
from.
the second individual is dressed like that.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. All right, that doesn't surprise me at all, actually.
Does she still have the mustache?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
So these two are there, and they are currently It appears Dr. Disaster is maintaining the legs and making them move forward.
Apocalypse?
Dr. Apocalypse is
Oh,
manning
sorry.
the death ray.
There's two doctors, right?
Yes, they both have their PhDs.
Doctor.
It's how they met.
Doctor.
If you insist.
What's their PhD
yes.
in horribleness?
Bad science.
Bad science.
Why
I
did
like
you open the dice box just?
Bad science.
So we're probably going to have combat soon.
All right, let's fight.
All right, we roll an initiative.
That's a 2. I got a 2. No, wait.
What is it again? Alertness?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah,
Alertness.
alertness.
Ah, shit.
Damn, you guys rolled like ass.
5, 4, 3, yeah.
Actually, Tom, you didn't do too bad. Oh no, wait, you're just.
Dom, you did too. Dave, what'd you get?
Got a 3. But I'm going to spend a fate point to be on top of it. Which means I go first regardless.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh, I didn't know you could fate points let you cheat.
Yeah.
I got 6 still. What's
Yeah, I know. We have 6 fate points. We're using them.
Can we just dump all our fate points and call it a day?
If you can make it apply to your
Fate point
aspects,
go
yeah.
first in an exchange, regardless of.
Oh, he's got a thing. Oh, okay, sorry.
So,
On top of it.
what's your initiative?
4.
Okay, 4.
fuck.
His ivory pistols of madness.
What?
What? Ark, what'd you get?
3.
Blam,
Let's
ow,
send her Blitz
blam,
and go.
ow, blam, ow, blam, ow.
It's the pain of wealth.
It's the
The only
burden
pig
of
he's
being
ever
rich.
I have such sacrifices to make.
My life is
Shall
so
I
hard.
use Shall I use the ivory with the little star or the ivory with the little flower?
So, Dr. Apocalypse turns around.
Ah.
So, you are here to interrupt me.
Oh, it's this clown again.
It's just these assholes. Like, wait, who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, he's new here.
Hi. My name's
Where's
New
the
Blitz.
other guy?
What?
Where's the other guy?
Vacation. What's it matter to you?
Wait,
He's fucking.
wait. There's another guy?
What?
Yeah, it's the fucker who
What?
throws his shoe in my last
Yeah,
death.
wait,
That's
we're
why I'm all
cheating
this
on
shoe
him with you.
plating.
Yes, of course, there's the other guy.
I'm a temporary replacement?
Yes, we signed the contract for you earlier.
I thought I was
We're,
part of the group now.
we're cheating on him with you.
Now listen here. Temping is a right honorable profession.
You're just an intern, really.
Yeah.
You're all the same age. You're all the exact same age and experience level in the Century Club.
Yeah, but my feelings are hurt.
We're kidding. Why are you believing us right now? We're in the middle of a thing.
I don't know.
We're
and the
trying to
sentry's
show
not
him
a
that
thing.
we have like descent
Did
with the
you
ranks.
see,
He's going to
you see
capitalize
Dr.
on,
Apocalypse
and then
just
just
slowly
not work at
creeping
all.
over to a red button and he presses it?
Excellent. The first of the big red.
Does a giant wine glass come down and cover it?
Yes, it does!
I would
So-
like to correct that.
I see you've been squabbling, as was my plan. And, yeah, I'm just gonna get back to what I was doing, guys. Have a good one.
So the first of the big red buttons have been pushed.
Was it Apocalypse? Was it?
It is now, how about yourself?
You know how you break
You are a liar!
You know how
glass
to
wine
cut!
thing? You punch it in the face.
That was my idea all along. Now, enough of your monologuing, you giant metal moron.
Love it. That's
I
very
rolled
offensive.
to punch my way out of the glass thing.
What's offensive to you, though?
That's all right. So 5, 6, 7, 6. 6 to punch my way out.
Did you want to use any stunts or aspects to enhance it?
Ooh,
Uh,
you got the points. Do it.
use my signature strike.
The old punch him in the mouth.
Yes.
To the glass.
Signature strike.
Right in the
Well, he
gap.
aimed for his mouth through the glass. It's not going to hit him in the mouth, but it's like he did.
Once for fight scene, character may
It's just
use the
like
strike. Clearly describe whatever their posturing or preamble of the strike requires. Now roll the dice. If the strike successfully damages the appointment, it imposes a consequence in addition to treating the attack normally, such as checking off a box due to stress, blah, 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 blah. This means that if the stress would normally produce a consequence, the victim will end up taking 2 consequences.
Okay, but you're attacking the glass, so.
Yes, as in, its consequence is to break.
Yeah.
Or crack enough for one of these guys to
Well,
get
what did you get with your roll?
Oh, I got, that was 5, 6, 7, 6. I got 6.
Cool. Your hand shoots out and it shatters the glass. It splinters all around you and falls around you dynamically as you all step forward, and he just looks at you and goes, you know, I don't have a lot of those, you know.
Can we get slow motion as we're like walking at it
Yeah.
and it's like crinkling in like
Suddenly
spine
doves.
lines. Doves from behind.
John
it.
Woo
Like that one
moment.
scene in Face Off. He's getting out of the plane. Just
Yes, exactly like that.
That's all I
Well,
ask
we
for.
are in Big Ben, and I'm sure doves would
I
have
never
missed it.
want to cheat. I just want there to be obnoxious cinematics.
It is very obnoxious. But you just see Dr. Pox like, you know, I don't have like a lot of those.
Good. I don't care about
Assholes.
this.
Fuck it, let's fight. It's his
Don't
turn
care about
now.
your
Why would you
stupid
make a
cake problem.
container out of glass?
Now you got one
I
less.
had
Fritz.
disposable income. This one uses ivory.
Now you got one
Yeah,
less
we
of
give him
these
shit
giant
for it too.
domes, Fritz.
I don't even listen to
My girlfriend thinks it is quirky and romantic.
Your
Maybe
girlfriend
I
is highly biased.
should go fuck myself.
Your girlfriend is volatile.
Anyway, he's shooting you, Dave.
He can try.
Okay.
Bring
so,
it on. Boom.
a 4 to hit you. Did you roll defense to evade it in any way?
Let's see. Defense.
Against guns.
What is my
What?
defense?
Uh-oh.
What is my defense?
What role do you want to use to defend yourself with?
You have to justify your defense.
I am going to punch the bullet out of the way.
It's a laser.
Oh,
Punch
that's
the laser?
Can't do that.
Well, this is Flash Gordon style shit, so maybe.
Yeah, maybe. You can be like having the glove of Darth Vader, just going.
Or you could just roll endurance to resist it.
Yes, I'll do that.
Because that makes more sense.
No, I have a high endurance.
Yeah.
What do you mean you're enduring a laser? Like, that would have harmed a weaker man.
What happened?
Blast me
Welcome
in the chest.
to the
I'm
pulps!
It's like, the setting was set to spray.
4 plus
Missed.
5, 6, 5 to resist this bullshit.
The energy ray shoots in your body and you just go, and you keep coming. It's like, well, that's a bunch of bullshit. Right?
I am now badly sunburnt on my
You are.
chest.
It's like this huge black mark on your chest. You're like,
Oh, that's politely tan.
I expected you to
guys.
be dead. I was like, what the fuck? How did you resist what?
next in the initiative order is Jordan.
Oh, I'm just gonna fire a bullshit pistol at him.
Okay.
I survived through raw eggs, plenty of exercise, and juice imported from the colonies.
Do a lot of push-ups and drink a lot of juice.
Juice imported from the colonies. Like, what?
I've got orange juice with all the pulp.
Okay, I'm rolling past that because I can't stop to digest it.
Roll man!
Good!
The wonderful
2?
juice from the off-world colonies.
Okay, he got a 7,
Okay, so I just missed thoroughly.
and he raises his armor and he just ricochets off of his armor.
Sure. I had no intention of hurting him. I just,
Gun
like,
explodes.
again, I
Arcana,
like
it's your
to
go.
shoot the gun.
I am going to rush up to him and try and shiv him in the gut
Cool.
Cool.
with the sword of awesomeness.
I thought you were an archaeologist.
Well, that's
I know how to
he found,
fight.
He found the
Okay.
sword
I
of
found the
awesome.
sword.
Of awesomeness.
Yeah,
Right on.
Of Arthurian legend, I'm assuming.
3.
Tie.
So what happens?
Ties go to defender. No,
Fuck.
sorry, no, ties go to attacker. You're centurions.
Haha!
So you bring your blade down. You scratch across the exposed section underneath his armor plate. You scratch him and you wound him, and he bats your blade away, and he is bleeding now. So that
Yeah!
was a success of 1.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you can just go and suck it.
Wow, wow. All right. You heard him going
My
suck
dear
it,
chap,
yes.
I thought we were above that.
I have frequently sucked upon her, and she tastes delicious.
I think there's a
Did you
subreddit
hit him
for
with a
that.
sword or shoot him?
I hit him with the sword. They shot him.
Cool.
Like, who's talking about your girlfriend? No one's talking about your girlfriend right now.
I am. She's
Ew,
Vincent.
ew.
Oh my Dr. Schnoko.
Okay,
Keep manning the robot, my love!
I am doing my best, my darling.
I never said you weren't.
it's through a radio.
No, she's right next to him.
Okay, well, this is weird. Go.
They're a couple. What do you want? It's cute. I ship it.
It's cute.
You don't need to ship it. They're actually together.
I don't care. That's how
My
I
lord.
It's not how ships work.
That's
The
for me.
fail
Job.
ship listeth.
I have to ask you, can I do something on my own, and can I get Booty to do something?
You can give Booty a command
Yeah.
on your turn, and
Yes.
the next turn you'll do something on your own. And Booty will basically happen on
Steal
your turn.
his boot.
Yeah.
Actually,
And then use it to
actually,
Yeah.
Steal his boot, they go overhead
I'm
and
gonna
drop
say-
it on him.
Oi, Booty! Get her shoe! He's gonna go after his girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So roll your either empathy or rapport with Booty.
Definitely empathy, rapport +1.
empathy with the booty.
How did that feel to say
Can I
out loud?
also use my unnaturally aspiring aspect?
I empathize with the booty. I feel you.
Booty's gonna grab the booty.
Unmitigated butt touch.
Booty's not doing good.
That's like a +1.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
Can this
Booty,
be-
when confronted with his actual mother,
Oh no.
Oh.
immediately stops and Sam, what would Dr. Apocalypse say when her robot tried to steal her own shoes?
Dr. Disaster.
Sorry, Dr. Disaster.
I'm not the only one who did that.
If they married, they could have taken the last name.
Yeah.
Apocalyptic disaster. It's hyphenated.
What? What? The robots, they are trying
Okay.
to usurp me? This is wrong. And she kicks it.
Betrayal!
Your son!
Betrayal!
So Booty actually looked really heartbroken before because he couldn't steal his own mother's shoes, and then she kicked him.
Booty,
He's on my side forever
no!
now.
I feel real bad for a robot we just encountered and he made up on the spot.
That's the magic of roleplay.
The magic of roleplay.
Suck at Critical Role. Anyway.
Oh! Can we change the name of the stream?
I could.
No.
I'm going to play D20.
They're
I'm
too
a huge
powerful.
fan of Critical Role. No.
Like propaganda.
I'm not with him.
Against the Emperor.
It's not even the worst thing anyone said about them this second. They have a lot of people who don't like them. That's just a thing I know.
Yeah, so anyway, what happens?
Moving on.
Can this drone fly into them like that? That wedding shoot. You remember that one, or the drone's flying along and just like it's about to pull up, and then it flies right into their faces?
Either that or we use it like Independence Day. Hello, boys. I'm back.
Well, Dave, it's your turn.
Flied into the crotch of the robot.
You guys just want this drone to die.
Its only use is to die.
I shall advance.
What's your purpose, you pass butter?
His purpose was to catch shoes. He's been having a great day.
It served its purpose, now it must sacrifice itself for our betterment.
Well, you can try and get it to sacrifice itself.
Like the elephants.
I don't want to.
Like the elephant.
Goddamn elephants. I shall
It wasn't
advance,
a problem back then.
and I will be using a signature strike.
On Dr. Apocalypse?
No,
That is-
signature strike. Yeah, not dirty fighter. Oh, I can do that. I'm gonna be a dirty fighter right now. I'm gonna exploit Dr. Apocalypse's weakness,
Okay.
and I know what it is.
What is it?
Dr. Girlfriend.
Okay. How are you going to exploit the weakness?
Punch her.
Wow!
I gotta sock.
I do
Dr.
like how you call her
Bastard.
Dr. Girlfriend.
That gives credibility to
I
this.
have a name, you know.
You're Dr. Girlfriend!
Go!
Who does that make you? Samson?
4.
Not with that roll.
Oh, wait. No, wait. I didn't read it right. Exploiting
Plus
his
two.
weakness.
Additional +1 on the roll.
Yes, so that's 5. I don't know what that means.
Whatever. +1 on the roll.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
5.
You successfully struck her in the face. You beast.
Oh, I'm the beast. I'm not the one operating a giant dick laser out of Big Ben, walking around London,
You avenged Boo.
making his way downtown, walking past.
Anyway,
past
laser
Dr.
lasers
Apocalypse
past.
is pissed because you hit his girlfriend.
Yes, his weakness.
He's gonna hit you with his suit and its electrical lightning powers.
I shall endure.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this one straight on the chin and hope he's
Now,
just standing by the
is it
end.
like an Iron Man suit of armor, or is he himself like
No,
robot?
it's a suit of armor.
Okay.
Very
I
cheaply
am
in 1920s
enduring.
made, yes.
Probably weighs a friggin' ton, too.
I endure with a 5.
He shot with a 7.
Dang it!
So take a damage in your 2-track, please.
Okay. Oh, my 2.
Kazappa.
Composure.
Kazappa the Rappa.
Yeah. That's the one.
No, it's in health.
Okay. My 2-track. No.
Now,
It's okay, I've taken multiple.
it is now Jordan's turn.
Okay, so clearly the ivory pistol aren't gonna cut it here.
And that's why you just gotta use more.
Bam! 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 Oh my God! My hands.
Good, it works. Throw it away. Get another one.
It's like that song, if you had $1 million and your ivory guns are like craft dinner.
Yeah.
You wouldn't stop using the ivory guns, you just use them more.
Get ivory bullets.
Ah, fuck it, I'll do it again.
Oh, ivory
Let's see how much
bullets.
damage I can take
So now
before I
it's
actually hurt
shrapnel?
somebody.
Yeah.
Just a.
Guns should be cheap, but bullets should be really expensive. I'd shoot you if I could afford it.
1!
Alright, let's see if you got it.
Negative roll, negative roll, negative roll.
Boys, I'm starting to see the downside to these guns.
Can't tell what that is.
Oh,
yeah,
you did the thing.
No fucking way!
Oh, he's
Mike roll,
working on a
please,
damage track. Oh,
Shot hits him in the leg.
Aha!
Hey.
So, did he take a shot to the knee?
Are
think
you
he
really
previously
are you
had-
resurrecting that right now?
I'm trying to revive a very old. It's an older me.
Very old?
Okay,
It's an old. It's an old.
You think
maybe
that's
sir.
very
Checks
old?
out.
Fairly
Are you-
old.
Are you going to the gym after D20 Live? Because you're stretching a lot.
That's a meme I've not heard in a long time.
It's an older meme, sir.
So, but it checks out. I was about to clear them.
Alright, here we go.
I would like to find out a way how to use his electrified suit against him.
Sure, you can roll.
Cool.
Steal his
Academics, I'm
boots.
assuming.
So he's
Steal
not
his
grounded.
Go, Booty!
So he's not grounded anymore.
That's what I'm thinking. We gotta make sure. Can we?
5.
Cool. That's a lot of lightning arcing through Cross's body.
Exactly.
Constantly.
I know.
So really all you just need is a piece of metal connecting between any of those things arcing across his body
Oh, the pennies.
and
So-
his body.
So
the
like
pennies.
he did hand me a whole sack of pennies.
I did.
You-
Sorry.
Okay, well that's
sorry.
your action for
We're in
this
England.
turn.
Farthings.
Okay, next round you can huck the pennies, okay?
You're not making it rain.
Oh, so my turn was to find this
Yeah.
out? Okay.
Yeah.
Arcana, you're making it hail.
So dumb that that's gonna work. Alright.
Oh, loonies and toonies.
No problem.
If you
It's too
think
big,
that
like,
was a
that'd be
dumb
fine.
idea, that has to wait through all of their dumb ideas before it can
Here we go.
happen.
Yes.
Looney has
So,
been kicked.
I'm mad.
Okay.
I want to try and use my mimicry to imitate Dr. Disaster.
Okay.
Just her voice.
Okay.
Just her voice.
Alright.
About to manipulate Booty.
No. I'm going to say,
Leave that poor soul alone.
my love!
Oh, that's so bad, but okay.
That's
My
bad.
love! My love!
She's
Your
joking too.
suit! That gunshot! It's going to make it self-destruct! Get out! Get that sweet booty out!
No, not
Son
you,
of a
Booty.
bitch.
not you.
Wait, I need to roll my deceit.
What do you have?
Oh my God!
That's a
Oh.
9.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, so...
How did you just?
What
crit
are
the
you
most-
saying, my love?
I am saying that your suit is going to self-destruct. Get out! Get out!
I know. Well, I do like you very much naked. I don't think I'm saying that.
I believe I am. I believe that hit
So
to the
Dr.
head
Apocalypse
has
is
made
trying
me
to turn
go
off his
unconscious,
suit and
almost
check it.
unconscious.
So he's distracted and he won't get his action next round.
I have a concussion. Fuck you, Sam.
So yeah, he's not going to get his combat action next round because he'll be trying to get his suit working and turning them on and off and testing the different
Signature move. I'm gonna bop him in the kisser.
Do it now while he's unelectrocuted.
You put them together.
Yep. Right in the game.
The leg?
In the can.
I just wanted to see an era-appropriate word. I don't know what that means at all.
Gonna punch him right in his mugshot. Deck him in the schnoz.
I think gams is actually a term
It is
relating
legs.
to
Oh, well.
calves.
Yeah.
It'd
It'd be funny if you just Charlie Horse in
Signature.
submission, though.
do so.
Nine.
5, 4, 3. It was only a 3.
Okay, because it was distracted, you do get a hit off and it just goes into one track for him.
So mush. Oh.
I bopped him.
He gets a consequence anyway, right?
2.
Okay, get that down.
Well, because he's got a big old metal cage on his head and you just rang his bell, so
Pretty
I
much,
imagine
yeah.
that's really disturbing.
He's not getting his combat round. Jordan, it's your go.
I'm gonna throw... Yeah, let's... would you have screamed, let's throw pennies at it?
Sure.
Like,
Make it
like
rain!
just
Make
not
it
even-
hail!
Like no,
So this is what both of you are doing for your turn?
Yeah.
no class about
Okay.
it. Just two hands.
Both of you make your throw rolls for it. Your rolls
I
to
don't
throw.
even know what to do.
What am I rolling for that?
Whatever you feel applies.
Might.
Weapons.
Go ahead.
Intrigue.
Intrigue. 5.
Athletics. It is not good. No,
Okay, yours all
I
land
just
on the...
fling fucking coins.
While you're
over
doing
here.
this, it's just like... Eh! Lands on the ground.
God, that's so heavy.
Why is my money so heavy? Yours goes sailing through the air.
I missed my
and they
checkbook.
blink off of his suit, and as he's testing the individual switches, a few land between the various little, what are they called?
Contacts.
Like, yeah.
Contacts, yeah, the contacts. And they start shorting and arcing across his suit and destructively, and his suit immediately explodes as it overloads the battery.
Does he die?
No, he's just badly hurt.
Nobody dies here.
Nobody dies here permanently.
See, I told you, my snookums. It's going to
my
self-destruct.
My love, make your escape. You cannot be caught.
My Dr. Snookums, I'm not going to leave without you.
Yes,
you
I am.
do. And he
Yes,
hits
I am,
another
my
red
love.
button,
The,
and Doctor.
Oh no.
I know, there's so many red buttons. Right
With her
there.
black eye, she goes sailing out of it.
So basically, her entire section of the platform goes rocking out of the side of Big Ben, and just sails off in the distance, and you can just hear her screaming.
Have a good night, Harley Quinn.
It flies off.
Yeah. And he just turns, looks, says, "You may have had me, but you will not have my woman.
Nobody wants your woman.
Stop, and you have terrible taste."
No. What?
He's just so disgusted. He's like,
And with that,
Roll German. Roll German. German off.
do you have even a stat for German?
I thought he did. Don't you?
I do now.
cool. I'd also like to stab him and make sure he's dead,
He's not dead.
so he never comes back.
I would like to bring
Ever.
his
No matter
bell.
how many times you stab him, you never hit a vital
You
organ.
keep trying to stab him as he's delivering his monologue. So you may think, hey, knock it off. So you might feel that stop it. No, knock it off. Stop it.
Can
stop
I
it.
knock him out
Yeah, sure.
so that we can properly?
Before you do that, in a Dr. Disaster's voice, I whisper in his ear, "Ha ha, I got you, Snookums."
You may have me, but you will never have my seed of genius.
You what?
My seed of genius, you dip!
We'll say you did.
It's just
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
you did.
Four.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Also, we shut off the laser.
John's actually having trouble discerning whether or not it's Dom or me speaking as Dr. Disaster.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Mimicry!
Oh,
It's like there was another Sam in the room. It was weird. See? It's spooky.
okay.
Never do that again.
It's spooky.
So, with that, you have successfully saved London
Did we?
from the terror of Big Ben.
That laser was going for a while.
Yeah,
It took a
really
long
fucking
time.
was.
It's like, did we save London though?
Good chunk
Did
of
we?
it.
I mean, did Superman save Metropolis?
No.
He definitely didn't save that one guy.
In spirit
Oh.
of the century.
Hey!
Name drop!
Rule Britannia! Britannia rules the waves.
Oh, we're still going.
But that is not.
Never mind. Stop fucking with me.
That is not the end of the entire thing. So as Nauticus drops you all off in London, if we could rewind a little bit, he proceeds to head off onto his next adventure. He's just getting changed to his normal outfit.
That
And
wasn't his normal outfit?
one of them, you know.
His sensor bar was hanging out.
Yeah. And almost immediately, the train shifts as if it's being ripped right off of its tracks, and it lands in the middle of a field.
With
And-
no tracks around.
No tracks.
Nauticus, do you
It's been pulled off, and almost as if it's been ripped somewhere else. And Nauticus just tells the Sebus to wait, and he gets off. And there are 3 women there. Oh, come on!
Ah!
Well,
Timing!
You friggin'.
oh,
I can't
oh, God,
see.
Okay. There's nothing there.
A very young woman,
Oh no.
older, roughly middle-aged woman, and an elderly woman. And the young woman is bunching up thread, setting up thread. The middle woman is spinning it, and the old woman is cutting it. And they say, "Greetings, Lord Nauticus, Master of the Penetratus, Millennial Spirit of Discovery, brother of Dr. Methuselah." And Nauticus just looks at all of them and is like, "Ah, the fates. I see I've been absconded with. So what is it that today? Some incredible destiny? Some magical adventure? It's not the first time I've jumped worlds. I'm sure it's..." And he stops talking as soon as one of them opens their hands and reveals a yellow stone. And they offer it to him. And he says, "No. No. I know what that is. That's an infinity stone. I don't want it. Keep that fucking thing away from me. Half of existence is on fire. The Imperium of Man are burning Faerun. Titans are everywhere. It's a madhouse out there. Why in the name of sanity would you want me to have one of those?" And they say to him, "If it stays here, our world will burn. But if you have it, many lives don't have to die." And Nauticus just looks at them. Fine. Takes it angrily. And they look at him and they say, "Adam." And he turns around. "You know you could win if you really wanted to." He just gives them a dirty look and says, "You people never get my name right." Runs onto the Penetratus. And the Sabus are like, "Sir, we don't know how the heck we're going to get out of here." And he, holding the stone, it starts glowing with yellow light, and he slams his head against the engine and just says, "Now it will." And yellow energy cascades across the Penetros and immediately starts rocketing through the worlds at top speed. And you just see Nauticus sitting down on his couch and just looking at this stone. Just keep going, pick a direction, and don't stop. Just don't stop, and just keep going. And we'll end it there.
I want to see him lose that between the couch cushions.
Bringing it back.
I don't want to take away from the seriousness of the moment, but I just kind of pictured in my head like three Sabus like bowing and leaving the room very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Getting into the next room, like, how the fuck do we steer a train?
But when you mentioned the
Oh, no.
the Imperium of Man, I just want to see the Penetratus covered in like twin-link bolters.
Tear through reality. But yeah, that brings an end to the Spirit of the Century stream. I'm, of course, Big Mike, and these have been our players tonight. Of course, should, introduce themselves again.
Go.
Hey, I'm Dave.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Dom. We love you, Connell.
I'm Tristan. We really don't, though.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the madcap jokes. We apologize if we offended you. As always, all pictures belong to their copyright holders. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.